He's not a top 10 quarterback. I'm sorry.
Bryce got the taste, Cam got the game. Chris with the flash, Swan bring the flame. Headset to the mic, we never gon' fade. NL, NBA, we running the lane. Talk big plays, big trades, big games. Post up the clips, go viral with claims. Turn your TVs on and keep us in the frame. It's the I Need It gang, you know the name.
Let's know what your Eagles are doing this year.
We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. Spotlight on us every night, every day. I need it, I want it, I crave it. Hot takes the vibes, we made it. On the boot to the door, keep blazing. It's the I Need It sports pod, no faking. Got the moves, Cam got the speed. Chris with the heat, Swan, plant the seed. Live from the stage, we never gon' bleed. NFL or NBA, we the dream team. Saw big dreams, big teams, big league. Clip them off the tapes and go viral instantly. I need it taking over for the world to see. Tell the case that the slip, let's take the lead. We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. The spotlight on us every night, every day.
Get him in here, get him in here, get him in here.
Hot takes the vibes, we made it. From the booth to the court, we blazing. It's the I Need It sports talk, no faking.
Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back, season 4 of the I Need It Sports Pod. Your favorite kids from the neighborhood, Bryce, Cam, Swat, Chris, everybody, the whole gang here. We back, man, for season 4, start of the 2025 NFL season. Oh, it feels so good to be back. We've been posting episodes the past month, pre-recorded episodes, but it's nothing better than being live, man. Got the full spot with us. Boys, how y'all feeling? Welcome back to the pod. First live pod since the NBA Finals, I believe, man. So, hey, man, we back in action. But how y'all boys feel?
Blessed. Good.
You good? You straight?
All right.
Yes, sir. Y'all excited for the NFL football? Hey, we've been waiting for this one, man. It's been a long time coming. I can't see this comment. I don't know what is that, like an emoji we don't got or something?
Yeah, it's these.
Oh, okay.
And then a heart.
Okay. Oh, shoot. I think that's my auntie. I was like, okay, she must be on her phone. But yeah, man. 2025 NFL season. Obviously, Swan, your Eagles defending champs. Y'all first up tomorrow versus Chris and your Cowboys, who just made a pretty big move. We'll talk about that one a little later. Cam, your Texans
Must have been the win.
looking to be, solid for Stroud year 3, and then my Chiefs, how much more devil magic do we got in the tank? I don't know. We finna find out. I think we just re-up with the Taylor and Travis engagement. We just re-upped on the devil magic, so we gonna see. But yeah, man, what's y'all's one thing y'all looking forward to the most now that we finally back in the NFL football season? I'm gonna pass it to you first, Cam.
Man, really, obviously my Texans, but I need to see like this O-line. Like I really need to see this O-line. Hopefully it stays up to for CJ so he can have time to throw the ball. It's a really big test week 1 because that Rams defense with Jared Verse, the other guys they got, that front seven is nasty. So I'm interested to see that in this new revamped O-line that we have. So.
That's fair. What about you, Swan? Your defending champs. What you looking forward to the most? Is Jalen proving here? He finna shut everybody up.
He gonna do that regardless. I think what I look forward to is see like how can this secondary like come up with Garner Johnson, Darius Slay being gone. See what can they do because they look good in camp, but let's see what they can do against Week 1 because they got to guard, CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. So let's see what that strong safety and that cornerback 2 spot can look like. So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, that's fair. Chris, yo, Cowboys, man. What's the deal?
Nah, yeah. I'm looking forward to us having a wide receiver 2 again. It's been a while since CD got to share the field with somebody that can also catch the ball. So we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully, this will be like I would hate for everything to go wrong, and then Jerry just like blames George Pickens, or somehow, some way we blame George Pickens or somebody else other than Dak. Which I hope neither is the case. I hope he actually can get the ball out. So yeah, I kind of just look forward to our offense considering how stagnant it was last year.
And I'm excited about George Pickens in Dallas alongside CD. But did y'all know his agent is the same agent as Michael Parsons?
George?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So Pickens is on a 1-year rental, so it's like at the end of the year, y'all can offer him a deal or y'all can let him walk. But it's just that just makes things a little bit more funny because Jerry been so adamant he not talking to this one
to
specific
that,
agent.
yeah.
And then I found out because the agent kind of been doing a press tour. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
he said it on First Take the other day. He's like, because they asked him, they was like, well, I mean, you are the agent for George Pickens, and it's a 1-year deal. So what are y'all looking at for the offseason? So agent was basically like, we would love for George to have the star on his helmet, but that's for Dallas to make an offer on the table, and if not, we'll go elsewhere. But as right now, we happy to be a Dallas Cowboy. Like, okay, this is.
I'm very interested to see where that goes with that agent because this has never happened. this man on the news talking about he's just a 26-year-old, and Jerry Jones is the leader, so you can understand the dynamic. Like, what are you talking about? Like, but all right, whatever.
Oh yeah. And as for myself, what I'm looking forward to the most is can we get the air raid offense back, the bomb show, whatever you want to call it. Can we go bombs away with this offense? We're healthy. Of course, we don't got Rashid because of suspension. But even without him, I think this offense can be pretty decent. And then once we get Rashid back, how that offense looks with Worthy, Rashid, Travis, Hollywood, Juju. Hopefully, our rookie Jalen Royals gets a bit healthier. He's out week 1 as well. But then, got healthy weapons. Josh Simmons at left tackle. Hopefully, he pans out. Preseason looked pretty good. And then if we give Mahomes some time to throw, maybe shit finally looks different than it has the last 2 years. But definitely looking forward to that. But enough of us, man. Let's get into all the best topics, man, for week 1 before we kick off this NFL season. And y'all know what we got to start this off with, man, because last week we recorded, I guess now 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks or 1 week ago we recorded the predictions episode? It was last week, huh? Yeah, last week. Last week we recorded our NFL season predictions episode. If y'all ain't seen it, go to the channel, check that out after this. But we recorded it the day before Micah Parsons was traded, man. And on that episode, I had the Packers going to the Super Bowl not knowing this was happening. Cam had the Cowboys have an amazing season, make it to the NFC Championship game. I think Chris had him finishing second, I still believe, in yours. And Swan, of course, his unbiased self, he had the Eagles still winning the NFC East. But now that we have this blockbuster trade, what's y'all's first thoughts? What's y'all's opinions? Y'all think Jerry got it right, where he got it wrong? How y'all feeling? I'm going to swing it to you first, Chris, because you are the resident Cowboys fan. But obviously it was rumors for like a couple weeks there. But then the other people were saying like, oh, no, that report that Michael Parsons might get traded to the Packers, that's all BS. That's BS. And then next thing you know, Thursday afternoon, the bombshell hit. And it's like, oh, wow, this for real. Michael Parsons signed a $47 million a year extension with Green Bay for another 4 years, I believe. Highest paid defensive lineman league, just reset the market there. JJ and Myles Garrett. But what were your initial thoughts? And then after you sat with it for a week, how you feel now, Chris?
Bro, when the notification came in, I ain't gonna cap, like, my stomach dropped. Like, I dead ass felt like the whoop, like when some, like, you in trouble, like that's what it felt like. But I'm not gonna lie, bro, like Yeah, it sucks. Obviously, that's a top three defensive talent in the league. You never want to lose that. Um, I don't know what money he was looking for. If that was the money he was looking for, I'm not really upset for Jerry not offering that. Shout out to Green Bay. I mean, if that's what they want, they can have him. With that in that point, but my point is though, and I've been saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Today he was out. He didn't practice with Green Bay today. He had like some type of back injury or something,
Yeah.
which is so random to me because he ain't worked out in like 2 3 months. So I don't know what you're doing, but I've said it before. Every star that's left the Cowboys has never been a star after they left. Marco Murray, Dez. I could really go on. I had other things in my head too, but just like guys, they leave the team and they just aren't relevant anymore. DeMarcus Ware from way back in the day.
Man, he went and got a Super Bowl. Denver.
Yeah, but who cares, right? It was Von Miller. Wasn't it? I mean, I don't think he gonna suck, right? But like I told y'all in the group chat that once was that when you're on the Cowboys, you're good not just because of your play, obviously the numbers, but because of your marketability. Whereas if you're on a team like Green Bay, a mid-market, small market team, like you're good because you got to win. You could suck. Last year we sucked. Michael Parsons is still good. You know, Pittsburgh, they're mid. TJ's still considered good. Browns, they just had a decent season a couple seasons ago, so Miles Garrett is still good. If Green Bay don't hold up to the expectations that they have, and somehow, some way, the media finds a way to blame anything on Micah or Jordan Love, his marketability is gonna sink so bad. That's not saying that his play style is gonna sink. I mean, he could very well stay the same player he is right now, but we don't know that. This really could be just Green Bay like being very excited to have a top defensive player, and maybe they shot the gun too early, maybe they didn't. Nonetheless, last year our issue was offense. This year we've revamped our offense. There's not one team in the league with a overpowered defense that's actually winning everything. It's everybody with a great offense and just a semi decent defense. That's why we look at teams like the Bengals supposed to be somebody. Even you guys, like I would argue in the past, your offense has been kind of better than your defense, and recently your defense has gotten better. You look at Houston, like they probably got one of the best defenses in the league, but they still ain't won it all. Philly didn't have the best defense last year. They just had what they needed. They had a really great offense. Like I really can't think of any team in recent history other than maybe that Broncos team with Peyton Manning, maybe that Bucks team with Tom, maybe that had like what, like a top three, top five defense and won it all. Like, but also on the other side of the ball, they had some top 10 GOAT talent. On the other side, Jordan Love, that top 10 GOAT talent is their rookie receiver that top 10 GOAT. Like, they don't have it everywhere either. So, good luck to them. I hope it works out. But I'm not sold on it. As I'm trying to be non-biased because I don't want people to think I hate Michael for leaving. Honestly, I don't really have any like. I hated Kevin Durant way more. Let's put it that way.
I was going to ask you, how does this compare to that?
Yeah. Kevin, that was way more because you were right there and you went to that exact team. Whereas for Micah, it's not really the same because, like, I mean, I guess you could say it's the same because 2 years ago, but it's not really because football and basketball are two different dynamics. Like, he's on one side of the ball and that's another side of the ball. So, but yeah, that was a little long-winded because I still try to get my thoughts together. But
no, it's okay.
I'm not really sold on Green Bay like winning it all
out,
because
bro.
of that. Yeah, I'm not sold on Green Bay winning it all because of that. I don't think we'll lose more games because of that. I still think we have a decent defense. I think our defense is still top half of the league, which is a great place to start. It's really going to depend on that offense. Can we put up 30 points a game? Because that's what everybody else is going to be doing. So
that's fair. That's fair. What about you? Because obviously, as a divisional rival, I'm sure you love seeing this. It kind of just made y'all's path to repeat NFC East Championship a bit easier, some would say. Obviously, can't overlook the Cowboys still, especially tomorrow headed into Game 1. But how do you feel seeing the news with Micah headed to Green Bay?
Like it looks really good on paper. Like helps them out. Like they already had like a really good defense last year. I would say that, like I was telling my homeboy the other day, I'm still skeptical on their secondary in a sense. I mean, they still got Isaiah McKinney about it, but like I'm not too sure about the cornerbacks with Jair Alexander leaving, and I don't know who's really going to replace him. Uh, but and then on top of that, like I know a lot of people, like Chris said, it can't compare it to KD. I don't compare it to KD either because not just because they play on different sides of the ball, but the Packers are still a team that's trying to prove something. The Warriors, when they won it all, they won in 2015, so they already had like established team. The Packers not really established yet. They still trying to figure things out with Jordan Love, and they're trying to figure out who can be like their go-to receiver. I know they drafted Matthew Golden, but he haven't proven anything yet. He's a rookie, and with Christian Watson being out majority of the season, and with Romeo Dobbs being hurt too, their receiving core is really going to be like the ick factor. Like, are they going to be good or not? And we already know what Josh Jacobs can do, but they don't really have like a bona fide receiving core compared to everyone else in the NFC, in my opinion. Um, but on paper, they look really good. I guess, like I said, I can see them as go as far as NFC Championship, but nope, not past that. Just because we got to see like how what Jordan Love could do over the hump. He has like arguably top 3 arm talent in the league, but he can't control the turnovers. As I saw him play this past season, he was playing good, but he also like risked it like a lot. He's like he plays like how Josh Allen used to play when he first started taking over, like force the ball
Yeah,
like in tight areas when it shouldn't be. And a lot of people praise that because like okay, you're getting the ball to receiver, but it also could be, idiotic in a sense because you're throwing it in a like a window of three defenders on one person. And these are not top 10 receivers you're throwing to on top of that. These are like wide receiver threes at best. Or sometimes even wide receiver twos. Just depends on the type of day. So if he can like control the turnovers and they can somehow get all the receiving core to be healthy, I can see him going far. I don't see him going to the Super Bowl because you still got to like deal with teams like Philly, Commanders, Detroit, for example. Like everybody's talking about the Lions losing their coordinators, but I mean at the end of the day, Dan Campbell's still a really good coach. And
yeah,
and I know a lot of people say on paper if they went for the injuries they had, I mean, it's football. Injuries gonna happen. It's next man up. Like the same thing happened to Philly a couple years ago. Like we had injuries and we lost the first round. You don't see people making excuses. It just is what it is.
that's fair.
So they got like a tough competition. Like even teams like Buccaneers, for example. Like I'm not saying they're gonna go far, but they have a legit top 5 receiving core with Mike Evans and Emeka and Chris Godwin. Like that's talent right there. I don't Green Bay receiving core doesn't beat that. So as far I can see it, NFC Championship, as least first round bye. Like they're gonna lose in the first round. Me.
Okay, okay, bet. What about you, Cam? Because you were the one who is super high on the Cowboys, obviously,
Shock me.
and you infamously said last week when I asked if you think Micah's gonna be there, he was like, Micah's playing week 1. So when this news dropped, did your opinion change on the Cowboys and your outlook for them in the season? Are you just gonna ride the wave and you gonna stick to what you said and like Cowboys still to the NFC Championship, still gonna have a great year despite losing probably the best player on their team?
Yeah, no, I still believe in what I said. When the news first came out, I was stunned. I was like, "Whoa!" 'Cause I didn't think it was real. Because I remember you sent it with probably like last
Yeah,
month
that
or
Ricky
earlier in the
Scoops
month.
guy been calling all the trades.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "Bro, there's no way Jerry would be that stupid to send their best player to a team that's in the conference and y'all like pretty much like kind of like rivals or whatever." When it comes to like playoff matchups and stuff like that, y'all can't beat them. There's no way Jerry does it, and he did it. and he did it. So I was stunned at first. And then I processed it, and I saw what they got back for it, and and then I ended up liking it. You get 2 first round picks, and then you get Kenny Clark, who he's 29, so he probably has about 5 years left before he probably like ends up being not good anymore or like probably retire, or whatever. So yeah, I mean now you got it. Well, I know I was gonna say they got a guy now who can like be there for like the run stopping or stopping the run. I know like the past 2 years he hasn't really been like the Kenny Clark that we all knew or whatever. Um, I read somewhere last year he was pretty much dealing with like injuries, whatever. So hopefully, he got that resolved, and he can be like the player that they traded for. Um, Obviously Dallas is going to miss Micah. He's an unstoppable force on that side of the ball, on the defense side of the ball. So yeah, it's going to be like it's probably going to be some growing pains on the defensive side where it's guys that's not getting back there when Micah probably would have got back there. So like the young guys got to step up. Like it's Sam Williams time. He got to step up. You got to see what he gonna be. Um, it's I know they got to do a Dante Fowler on the other side, and another DT, the Osa guy. He not really
Otis Zigwe.
Yeah, he not like young, but he 27, 6. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be time for those guys to step up, see what they can do. I still ultimately think they'll be fine because they're gonna put up points. They obviously just re-signed Darren Bland back, so I think this might be like first time in a while we're gonna see Bland and Diggs together.
Yeah.
I say, is Diggs playing tomorrow or no?
I ain't seen nothing to say he ain't.
I saw he's playing. Like I know he was playing. He's playing.
Is it when they were supposed to play? Well, it was the year after Duran had his record-setting picks, and then
they really haven't played with each other. Huh?
Yeah, they haven't played with each other.
So yeah, that should be
anticipating it, but then Diggs messed his stuff up right before the season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so I mean, that should be fun to see. Like the secondary should be okay. For the past couple of years, it literally has been stopping the run. The Dallas just couldn't stop the run, and now they got a guy who they believe in stopping the run. They got him or whatever. Now as for the Packers, I do think this makes them they obviously was a Super Bowl contender. I think this makes them more of a Super Bowl contender in my opinion. The defense should at least the front seven should be really good. The secondary, I know they got Xavier McKinney, but other than that, kind of I still believe in Jordan Love. Bryce, I know you still believe in Jordan Love. Now he's got to see what he can do with obviously they don't have really like a receiving one. Hopefully, Golden can step up or something like that. I know Jaden Reed is banged up. I saw somewhere he got like
he really has like gonna require surgery and he's not getting it. So
he's not getting it.
Oh
so
yeah, the season is long, bro. The season is long.
He's crazy. I don't. He should just go ahead and get it out the way because that's gonna linger. But yeah, I mean they gave up 2 of their first round picks. They got to go win the Super Bowl. The next 2, 3. Well, I think they signed.
I gave them 2 years.
But they signed they signed Micah to a 4-year or 5-year deal.
Yeah.
They got to win a Super Bowl in 5 years. If not, they lose his trade.
They got 2 years in my eyes because Jordan Love been there for how long? How long that coach been there?
Jordan Love been there for a minute now.
But he didn't play for a minute, and he just signed an extension last year.
Man,
so
he on Trevor Lawrence time, and I ain't gonna count.
I'm sorry.
I ain't saying he got the skill of Trevor Lawrence. He's definitely better than Trevor Lawrence.
It's definitely a win now trade for sure. I'm not
obviously going on in. They have to. They no buts.
I would just say their window is longer than 2 years because Micah's 26, Jordan Love I think is 27. So they probably got like the next 4 or 5 years, like they got it. They got to do it.
They have to. They have to win. If they don't, they lose his trade.
But you talking about 4 or 5 years? Somebody is leaving. Somebody pivotal from the organization is going to leave in that time span.
Yeah, but they got two. They got 2. There's premium positions in the league: is quarterback, defensive end, left tackle,
and head coach.
Head coach
and offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator.
Well, I think them dudes gonna leave. Nah, LaFleur there. LaFleur, I think, is a great coach, great offensive mind.
I ain't saying he a bad coach. It's your law. How long is a QB with a coach?
Oh yeah. No,
it's your law.
That is true.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So that's what I'm saying. If we're going off my rule, then they got 3 years because that'll be year 5 for Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur together. But here's where I'm like, people was mad at Jerry, but they mad at Jerry for the wrong reasons. Where Jerry got it right is if it was truly that Micah and his agent was looking for this $47 million a year number, then yes, you absolutely cannot pay Micah that, especially with having paid CD and Dak. So yeah, he was absolutely right to trade him. He got a great haul back, got first round draft picks. We know Dallas is a good drafting organization. A little bit iffy on the Kenny Clark, like Cam said. Kenny Clark, he's been kind of off the last 2 years. Last year was his worst NFL season ever. So for Jerry to come out in the media and be talking about, oh, now we can stop the run, it's like you kind of saying that to probably make yourself feel better and make it feel like you didn't lose for real. But where Jerry absolutely got it wrong, and we said this last year in this same episode, our first episode of the year, when he had just paid Dak before the
Oh,
game, and it was like, dog,
That's crazy.
you had the opportunity to let Dak play his last year on his contract or trade him. Because, I mean, let's face it, Dak wasn't going to win you a Super Bowl with what y'all had last year.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to pay him. Like, you were not forced to pay him at all. So it was like you kind of giving yourself a get out of jail free card. Like, okay, maybe now if this don't work, because this is what, year 10 for Dak now? So last year was year 9.
Christ.
It's like
Yeah.
dang, like, okay, it's clearly not gonna work. We can look in another direction, maybe try to go get another QB. Because we got CD and Micah and a young talent. Now, according to Micah, he been trying to get a deal done years ago to save Jerry money on the back end, because the quicker the deal is, the lower the market. But Jerry, he loves to play this waiting game and extend everything out to where, like, oh, you got to pay your top player the absolute most money because you don't let every other team extend their players. It's like, why you let the market get screwed like that? So once he paid Dak, I said it last year. I was like, well, y'all might as well just kiss Micah goodbye. Like, there's no
Yeah.
way in hell
Yeah.
you're gonna be able to pay all three.
Yeah.
And when
You
it
were
comes,
saying both. You were saying one or the other.
yeah,
One of them
and
got to go.
and even and I'm not even like, oh, he couldn't have paid Dak. He really, if it was like that, he really could have not paid CD, because I'm not gonna lie, quarterback and defensive end is more premium than wide receiver. You can go
Yeah.
get a wide receiver one damn near out from any draft pick nowadays. Like, it's hella talent at the wide receiver position in the league. But he chose to pay CD, he chose to pay Dak, and it's like you chose to pay a 31-year-old Dak who's now 32, coming off another season-ending injury, and he's never been able to get you over the hump before. But you had a top 3 defensive end at 25 who is a franchise staple, and you didn't pay him. So now it's like, I didn't think they were gonna win the Super Bowl, obviously, with Micah anyway. So it's not like a Luka Dallas thing where it's like, damn, that was the only reason y'all was in championship contention. But it's just like, I feel like Jerry just handicapped the franchise, because I think they're basically finna be last year's Bengals. Like, Dak gonna be able to put up numbers because he got CD and George now. But I don't know if the defense is really gonna stop a fly, because for what it's worth, I know Micah not the best at the run, but when you look at y'all defensive EPA with Micah on the field versus not, y'all are dead ass first when he's on the field and 32nd when he's not on the field.
Was that
So,
last year?
no, his entire career, like, that's like years of stats and data back
Oh.
4 years. And even last year when Micah finally missed time for the first time, because that was another thing when all this contract talk came up, and Jerry's like, well, I could pay Micah and he could be gone he was missed 1/3 of the games last year. He missed 1/3 of the games and still had 12.5 sacks. He's the first player in NFL history to start out 4 years in a row with 12 sacks each year at least. Like, let's not get it twisted. He's a top 3 defensive end in the league. And if you're going off upside of potential, you can make the argument going into this year, he probably number 1, because Garrett and TJ Watt are only getting older and Micah is only 26. So it's like, you really just traded that away to make your defense lesser and put more on Dak plate. When we seen Dak with a great defense not be able to carry, and now you finna try to run it back with Dak. And I get it, you got George Pickens now, but it's like, we seen this with Cincinnati. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. I'm not trying to diss Dak and CD, but who's better? Burrow, Jamar, and T, or Dak, CD, and George? Obviously, we haven't seen it with George, but as of right now, I think most people would say Joe Burrow. But now you finna try to replicate that with Dak. And I just don't see that working out. So then once it's 2 years down the road, it's like, okay, where do you go from here? Because CD contract going to be up. Dak going to be 34, 35. And it's like, now what do you do? But you didn't pay the young franchise piece. You paid the old one in Dak Prescott. And now it's like you said, the Packers, they made a win now move. I'm not mad at it, because if y'all remember when Aaron Rodgers was there, that was some of the skepticism of their front office. They never went all in to help Aaron Rodgers out. They never had a big free agent signing.
I
They
know he
just tried to.
pissed.
He pissed. He pissed. So that's why I'm like, people are like, oh, the Packers. So I'm like, I mean, they got new front office management. They trying to be better than what they was in the past because we seen how it turned out. So I'm not saying Jordan Love is the next greatest thing, or he about to just go straight to the Super Bowl. But they making a move to go for it, which is all you can ask for as a fan from your team. And like I said, they probably got like a 3-4 year window now where it's like you got a young defensive end, Michael Parsons, as the key piece on defense. You got your franchise quarterback. And while they don't have a wide receiver one, they got a huge group of wide receivers. Pick your poison. If they can stay healthy, they still dangerous. And like I said, I'm a big fan of LaFleur. He from the same tree with McVay and all them. I think he's gonna be good. I think Jordan Love and the Packers will be good. Obviously, I picked them in the Super Bowl before this even happened. So I'm gonna still stick with that, but it's not like, oh, Micah now makes me feel like, oh, they Super Bowl champs for real. It's like that tremendously helps because it gives them a piece on defense. Because like we were just talking about Deron Bland and Trayvon Diggs. Well, part of the reason they were so good because the quarterback only had about 2 seconds to try to find their receiver before Micah was in their face. And if he wasn't sacking him, he was making it hella hard to throw the ball, and then they get an interception. So, like, it is what it is. What up, Chris? But like that's what it is. So it's like, yeah, Michael Parsons ain't the best against the run, but keep it a buck. When have we ever came on the podcast or anybody came on the sports television the next day and just been like, oh, Michael Parsons is just awful against the run. He the reason. Like, no. The Cowboys as a whole was just bad. And he was part of it. He should be
noted,
better.
though.
It's noted, but it's not like he's like
he's
absolute
pretty awful.
dog. He's not
But
dog shit.
You can run
Yeah.
his way.
But look,
Somewhat.
but look though,
He just goes, bro. He just goes.
And look, y'all not gonna like it. Y'all already don't like me saying it, just like the Luka trade and how like Luka went to Lakers, shit wasn't gonna happen, and absolutely shit did not happen. I try to tell y'all niggas, y'all ain't want to listen to me. Now you see what happened. With this one, it's kind of like Jokic, in my opinion, because it's like I always gotta use basketball because I'm better at basketball, but it's like everybody's like, oh my god, Jokic get all the triple doubles in the world, but everybody know he cannot stop nobody from scoring on him. Like if they want to go on top, go over the top of him, they will. They'll shoot over him. They'll take him off the dribble. Like he's a horrible defensive liability. And instead of people talking about it, they're just like, well, he averages 2 steals per game. Well, he averages a block. Oh, he averages the block as a big man. That's great. You're the center. But you average 2 steals as a big man. That's great because most of that stuff is help defense steals right there on the baseline or somebody driving in. And you do weigh 200 plus pounds. So when I do hit you, I am going to drop the ball. But it's not like an actual effort on defense that he's doing these things. And you can point out like he's really good at defense. You can tell when you watch the games that he sucks at defense, but his offensive power is so fascinating and fun to talk about that sports media just doesn't acknowledge it. And that's kind of where you're at with Michael Parsons and his ability or his inability to stop the run. Whereas like his ability to get to the quarterback is so fascinating that we kind of just overlook the fact that he can't plug any of them holes inside. You go against a one-court running back, they're gonna fry us the whole time.
No, that's fair, and I agree. So this is my last point, and this is where I'm most upset with Jared. This is where he really lost it because he's been doing his own press run, basically saying like, oh no, there was always an option to trade because we wanted to get better against the run. That's very good, great even. So if you knew that, Jerry, why the hell you didn't trade him before the draft to get picks and build in the offseason so the team will be ready for this?
I'll tell you why.
Without Micah. Because then, like, Green Bay had picked, what was that? They got Golden at 17 or 18. You would have had that pick, plus the next year's pick. Now it's like, I'm not saying Green Bay is going to Super Bowl, but that first round pick could be in the high 20s, depending on how Green Bay plays. But it's like, Jerry, if you truly knew all this, like you say you did, which, again, I don't think he did. I think he's just saying this shit in the media to just be like, like, I know what I'm doing. Get off my back. But it's like, if you truly knew you didn't want to sign Micah to the money he wanted, trade him before all this happens and get your picks now, draft the players you want, and head into this year more ready than you are than trading him 2 weeks before the season starts. Because now it almost seems like it's not like you wasting the year, but you damn near wasting the year, I feel like, to trade Micah Parsons at this point in the season when you could have done this deal back in March before the draft and been done with it. Saved
I
all
think it's
this
because
commotion, saved all this BS in the media, all this.
I think it's because Jerry's not a good drafter. If it's not like obvious what the talent is, he won't draft it. Like Ezekiel Elliott, that was obvious. CD, that was obvious. Micah, that was obvious. But like, if it's kind of like those hidden talents or like those type of players, or if it's like, hey, we can probably get this guy in the third round. Like, I don't think Jerry's good at that. All of his best plays have been picking up somebody off free agency or trade. Like, he needs to watch. He needs to see if that person over there is right. I don't think Jerry is good at scouting. I think he just has a big bankroll and he'd rather just go buy that person from you.
Well, he didn't want to buy Micah, so
Yeah, nah. But that's a big ticket. I'll tell you
That
what,
was
though.
a lot of money, bro.
It was, and I'll tell you what. Now we got 40 million that we can spend on somebody else or two other people, and it could be some young bucks, or maybe it could be another trade. Like maybe you trade a big player and you grab two more players.
It need to be after this season is you need to tell Dak pick a team that you want to be traded to because he got that no trade clause. It goes sign a better quarterback.
The no trade clause is crazy, bro.
And that's the other shit he did.
Yeah,
That's because Jerry loved him some Dak, and we know exactly why.
We know why.
We know why. So
And I think we all agree on that. Like that's the one thing where like he's never going to admit to it, but that's why all this is happening.
Exactly.
Had he not done that, everything would be spick span. You probably could have still went and got a George Pickens or somebody of the like. Deontay Johnson I think he just got released.
Yeah, it was like 15 in the last 3 years or something like that. Something crazy. But yeah, man, that's enough of the Micah Parsons. But let's get into our NFL bets for the year. We got our 2025 NFL futures bets that y'all got another 24 hours to lock in before the season officially kicks off, man. But we are back with another year of bringing y'all hella bread. Y'all know how we do this, man. We're gonna get y'all the picks. All y'all gotta do is lock them in, and then the next week we come back on the podcast to celebrate because like, oh, we got some new pocket change. You got your girl you want to take out to dinner? Okay, throw some money on the plays. You gonna be able to take her out for a steak dinner. Cam, you Come on, Cam. It's time to lock in, man. It's time to lock in.
Hey, why he screaming like that?
They're talking about Swan.
Yeah, I'm dead. No, that ain't his name on here. That ain't what we talking about, man.
Locking for what? Whoa.
No, you're good, dude.
Bro, I ain't got no shorty, man. What are you talking about, bro?
Look, mine just text me. I want a steak dinner. I got you.
Y'all got girls, man. I'm solo dolo, man.
Oh, you're not.
No, bro, join the squad, bro. All of us.
I'm good. No relationship, man.
I'm joking, Swan.
Nah, bro.
I'm dead.
Can't say what I want to say.
All right. It's out the mud.
It's out the
mud. Kobe's 81.
Who's 81? Kobe's 81.
Kobe's 81, man. But yeah, we got our best four futures bets for y'all. We got a win total bet, a divisional winner, futures prop, and MVP picks. So I'll kick it off first, and then we just go down the line each category. We started off with the win totals. And look, man, like I said on the predictions episode, I learned my lesson. Last year, I was trying to be, the first one. Oh, this is the year Mike Tomlin falls off. Okay, it's not going to happen. If he can win 9 games with Duck Hodges, Mason Rudolph, the ghost of Big Ben, all that, he can win 9 games with Aaron Rodgers. Barring any major injury to that defense like TJ Watt, Jalen Ramsey, anything like that, there's no way in hell I see Pittsburgh not winning 9 games. And at the end of the day, they probably will be 9-8. Best case 10-7. So it's like I lost last year trying to be right. I'm gonna just be on the right side of history this year. Mike Tomlin, we already know how this goes with him in Pittsburgh. Never a losing season. They're gonna squeak right into the playoffs as that 7th seed, and they get absolutely mollywopped in the wild card round. Rinse repeat since 2016. Maybe after this year, Pittsburgh will finally move on. I'm not wishing them, but it's just like, how many times can you repeat this, especially when a franchise such as Pittsburgh, a storied franchise like that, you can't, you got to go back to winning ways or try something different. But as of right now, 9 wins, bookmark that, lock them in for 9. I'm gonna take Steelers over 8.5 and -115, and I'm gonna swing it to you, Cam, with your Rams pick.
I ain't gonna lie, I really love that Steelers 8.5. That's a really good one. I might have to do a little sprinkle on that. But I took Rams over 9.5. Y'all know I love me some Sean McVay, love some Matthew Stafford. Pause.
That's probably the reason why he's back out.
Whoa!
That's crazy.
Dwight Howard special.
No denying.
Oh my gosh!
No baloney.
What'd you say?
Wait, what?
Chris has some great. See, Chris has some crazy shit. But nah, man, yeah, I got Rams not over 9.5. Now, last week I did say Stafford. It's probably gonna happen. He's probably gonna miss a couple of games. So Jimmy G's probably gonna have to come in and win a few games. I can definitely see that happening. Because like I said, Sean McVay is a really great coach. I think he's the best coach in the NFL right now. I can see them going and getting 10 wins. I think that's in my opinion. I think 9.5 is kind of low for them. I see them getting like at least 11 or 12. So yeah, I got Rams.
Okay. Swan, you next.
So I see the Bucks winning over 9.5. Like I was saying earlier, 10-7 is very like a doable record for them. In a very weak NFC South, but I think them and Atlanta are probably like the best teams in the division. And then them adding, key weapons like Emeka in the draft, and then getting Chris Godwin back from injury, Mike Evans still there. Baker, they extended him, and then they brought back some key pieces on defense. So there should be no reason why they shouldn't win 10 games. Like I said, their division alone is very, very easy outside of facing the Falcons. So I think 10-7 is very like ideal record for them. So I got Bucks over 9.5 -115.
Bet. And last but not least, Chris rolling with the 49ers under. You fading the boys from the Bay.
Way easier to hate on the Niners than to root for them. This calls for them winning 11 games. I think that's a bit much for the Niners. I think y'all probably have the Rams winning this division to begin with. So if they do win these 11 games, they're probably going to be the one to win this division, and I don't think that is likely. I've said it before on past episodes. I don't think they're a good team. I don't think they were a good team last year. I think they know that. They lost players. They have injuries. I don't see why they should be twice as good as they were, twice as good this year than they were last year. So under 10.5, I think that's pretty easy.
That's fair. Yeah, I definitely think the same. Obviously they lost a lot on that defense too, so they got one of the youngest defenses headed into the year now. And then, like I said, we talked about it all last year. It's like they had that super group of like C-Mac, George Kittle, Trent Williams, Ayuk, all them. Like you take one piece away, and like it just all goes to shit. Debo obviously in Washington this year. Trent Williams another year older, and he's already kind of not looking like Trent Williams from reports. Ayuk still not back from injury. C-Mac has returned. Hopefully he's healthier, but like he's paused. He's probably gonna have to take a less load of carries throughout the year because you can't put all that mileage on his legs anymore again. I'm dead, but I can't with y'all. But with that being said, then it's like, okay, well, Brock Purdy not finna carry them like that. Like he's just not gonna do that. And so I definitely like that under. But moving on to the divisional winner. Look, man, I'm all in on Mike. Mike Jr., I'm all in on Mike. The quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. I forget his last name. But Mike.
What's his name? Nah, bro. What's his last name, bro?
Bro, who wearing that jersey though?
Bro,
man, just got my extra large Penix jersey.
Wow, this is
no, what's the jersey sales though? No hoes probably crazy.
I was just about to say that, bro.
Don't they got a black jersey? Get you a black Penix jersey.
Bro, imagine he made Grady Dick, fool. They saying this to each other.
Okay.
and Anthony Black,
Oh,
Bruce Brown.
Rudy Gay,
Colin Sexton.
Kobe
Okay.
White, Jalen Suggs.
Nah,
going.
y'all insane.
just keep going, bro. Just keep going. But no,
Devontae Green.
Ew. The hook.
yo, I can't with y'all. But I mean, if they can play like I think they going to this year, shoot, he might have a top selling jersey in the league because I think him and Drake London are about to light it up. Bijan Robinson, I think, is gonna have a great year. Obviously, that defense wasn't what it was hyped up to be last year, but maybe year 2 under Raheem Morris will prove better for them now that they know his system for real, got his guys in there. And I think Atlanta can sneak in and win this division, man. I think they can do it. Tampa Bay, they're obviously loaded at wide receiver, but I'm a little iffy with Tristan Wirfs not being ready to play at the beginning of the season. Atlanta has them week 1. And if they can just beat Tampa Bay and win the games they're supposed to win, I can see them taking this division with like a 10-7, 11-6 record. And like I said, I'm big on that Drake London, Michael Jr. connection. But when he got in, what is he played the last like 4 games, I think, last year, and Drake London went from averaging 67 yards with Kirk Cousins to 116 with Mike at QB. So I think we're gonna see a lot more bombs downfield and a lot more red zone targets for Drake London this season. So that's why I got Atlanta Falcons at plus 225 to win the NFC South.
Sir, y'all see it, man. Cowboys winning the NFC East at plus 750. Bro, like I just feel like that's just great odds though. Like even if you don't even think like it's even though if you don't think it's it'll happen or you got somebody else win, but 750 for the cow. That's great, bro. That's great odds, bro. You got to little sprinkle,
This man betting the steak dinner on the Cowboys.
Bro, it's just like
Never getting that
it's just
steak.
like how many great odds are like this? Like, it's a whole bunch of great odds like this. Then if that's
Bro,
great odds,
you gotta
a lot of great
think,
odds.
bro. This NFC East, bro. It like all them games be competitive, so it's gonna be competitive like each game, whatever. So I'm just putting my trust in the Cowboys. I think they're gonna put up points this year, man.
Okay.
If you like it, I love
it. All them games be competitive, so every game gonna be competitive. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a competitive game.
It's gonna be shootouts, bro.
But next is you, Swan. You got the Baltimore Ravens winning the AFC North again for the 3rd year in a row.
I mean, yeah, Bengals defense subpar, and then as far as the Steelers, like Steelers they're gonna look good this year, but they don't go as far as what A-Rock can take them. I mean, the Ravens, they bring back pretty much everybody. They extended Kyle Hamilton. Lamar still got his bread. I think Derrick Henry, this is last year's contract, so after they probably going to negotiate like another contract. I mean, the only way like the Ravens to actually lose this division is if like something happens to Lamar, basically. Then they got to rely on like Tyler Huntley or somebody. But I got the Ravens repeating that again. Like that division. I mean, they're probably arguably, if not the one of the toughest division. Like somehow, somewhere they always gunning for each other. Them, the Browns, Bengals, they always do that. But I got Ravens edging it out though to win the division again.
Okay. And Chris, you stuck with your guns. You said it on the last week's episode, taking the projected to be last place Seahawks, winning the NFC West plus 510.
At least I don't know, bro. I don't know what people see in the 49ers this year. Like I feel like they're the reason why it's like why the odds are like shifted. Like I understand having the Rams up high. Who else over there in NFC West? Was it the Cardinals?
Nah, it was the
Who's it?
49ers, Rams, and you said the 13. Yeah, it's the Cardinals. My bad.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's like I get the Cardinals could be last, and cool. You can have. I know I have the Cardinals in the wild card in one of my deals, which that's fine as well. But like I'm trying to give sense to why the 49ers, why their odds, or why they're expected to be so good, and I just don't understand it. So now I think Seattle at plus 510. I think that's good odds. I think those are probably good odds. Um, I think this is even if Matt Stafford doesn't miss games. I just think it's probably the Seahawks' time to run that division again. Sam Darnold, who I favored a lot last season, he's over there with Seattle, and you got Jason over there. They got a good running back, and I think they got Charbonnet over there and Walker, if I'm not mistaken. So they got a great offensive group. Defense ain't too shy. They still got a decent defensive talent. So I don't know. I feel like that division is very weak this season. So if any time to take it, it'd be now. I think Seattle's prepped and ready to do it. They definitely outplayed or outdid what I thought they were going to do last season. I had them going 3-14 last season, and they damn near did the opposite. So
And now they got your favorite quarterback, so of course they gonna win.
my favorite QB. Hey, bring that boy to Dallas, bro. bring that top 3 talent to Dallas, right?
Top 3 talent.
Yeah, but shoot. For right now, though, next bet I'm going with the guy in Dallas because, like I just said when we was talking about the Micah thing, I think that defense is going to let up a lot of points. And now that Dak has a wide receiver 2 again, and they're going to be down probably throughout the game, they're going to be launching the ball all over the field. So I'm taking Dak Prescott over 3,900 and half passing yards for the season. I think we might see CD and George Pickens both have 1,000-yard seasons.
I can see that.
And now that which a lot of people forgot because he was not like a Dak Prescott merchant, but like he's much better with Dak Prescott at QB. Jake Ferguson is an excellent tight end who had a down year last year because Dak Prescott was out. But now that Dak is back and healthy, he got time to throw. Jake Ferguson also going to eat too. So that 3-headed receiver trio, I think they're going to eat. And I think Dak Prescott is going to put up big numbers. And they literally finna look like the Bengals last year. Like they're gonna be right there at 9-8, 10-7, I think. And I think that Prescott probably gonna end the year with like 4,300 passing yards, if not more, and like 35 passing touchdowns, because they're gonna have to throw that all game to try to stay in it. So that's what I'm rolling with.
Bro, don't sleep on Miles Sanders, bro. We can run the ball.
So I'm like, I've been there, seen that.
Been there, seen that.
Like,
And I got my futures problem. I got Ashton Genty's rushing yards over 75 and a half. I just feel like that's too low for him. I'm a big believer in Genty. I think the Raiders gonna not really run to the ground, but they're gonna find creative plays, to get him going on a run game, whatever. I can see him going for like 1,100, like 1,200, maybe even 13. And I'm a big believer in Genty.
That's fair. Going with the
running back. Are those scrimmage yards? Those? Oh no, those rushing
yards. Yeah. But Swan actually does have the scrimmage yards for his next pick, going with Jahmyr Gibbs, who he gonna be as receiver, running back, the whole 9 this year, from what they say. So I kind of like this one.
Yeah, so the reason why I picked this one, like Bryce said, they're gonna use him like more than just a running back this year, with the receiving core they have besides St. Brown and Jameson Williams. And we saw a glimpse of that last year, put him in sometime in the flex and see what he could do outside check downs and stuff like that. So right now, 14, what? You said what?
I said Carly back there tearing something up.
Bro. Hey, you turn it off real quick. So 1,499 yards, like 1,500 yards. I feel like he can get that. Like, come on now. And I feel like this is gonna be a good year for him too, because he's gonna use him over everything going on with the new coordinator and everything like that. So I can see him getting like around 17. Honestly, he running back 1 for real. And to use that as well, he gonna be the primary goal. Like we know how he spent the carries with Montgomery, but I feel like they're gonna use him way more in this sequence than Montgomery. So 1,500 yards, I ain't gonna lie, that he should get that easily, in my opinion. So I would definitely increase him on that.
I like it. And last for the futures prop bets, Chris with the Baker Mayfield over.
Yeah, I'm surprised this is not like negative like 200 something. He had 4,500 passing yards last season and 40 touchdowns. and his receiving core got better. So yeah, I don't know if there's really much to have to explain with that. Maybe they see something that I don't see, but this
Yeah,
just seems like it's written on the wall.
yeah. I was gonna say I I was looking at that line a little puzzling too. Like that's all. I guess maybe like I said, they're missing their left tackle Tristan Wirfs, but that's only supposed to be for like the first 4 weeks. But shit, even then, like Baker's a gamer. He's still gonna be slinging it all around the field. So it's like, even if he, like, I'm not expecting him to do what he did last year necessarily, the
Yeah.
4,500, 40 touchdown, but like, even if he dips a bit, he can't get 3,900.
Right,
He
right.
can't get 3,801 yards passing
Yeah.
with Mike
I mean, they
Evans,
got Dak at
Emeka
39.
McMillan. Yeah, so like, I think I love that play too. And honestly, I'm probably telling because I think that's a great pick. And he like I said last week, there's an argument the Bucks might have the number one wide receiver core in the league this year, just depending on how Chris Godwin comes back. But they're definitely
Mhm.
loaded there, so puzzling on that one. And then last but not least, we're giving out our future MVP picks. Now this is what I call great odds.
Great odds. That's great
Because
odds.
if the script is how I predicted on last week's episode, if y'all didn't watch that or y'all don't know, I have the Texans making the Super Bowl this year, and I think they're going to be the number one seed in the AFC. If that is the case, because they're going to have a stellar defense that's going to be able to get CJ Stroud the ball back. This revamped offense, I think CJ going to be able to put up numbers. Hopefully Nico stays healthy as number one wide receiver. Y'all's running back situation is a little iffy because Mixon, I know, is out right now, and it's still up in the air if he even plays this year. But y'all got wide receiver talent, and it's young wide receiver talent that's not really proven. So if CJ Stroud is able to bounce back and look more like that rookie CJ Stroud we seen versus last year, and he stays healthy, because y'all remember too, his rookie year, he got banged up a bit. Because there was a minute there where people was like, oh, should we be considering CJ for MVP even maybe? He was playing
Yeah.
so well. So if he get back to that and the Texans mess around, go 14-3,
Win it.
first in the
Yeah.
AFC, plus 3,100 CJ Stroud MVP, I feel like is a great ticket to have. And that's a steak dinner for real. And all you got to do is throw $10 on that.
Mhm.
Shoot, you might be able to get your girl 2 steaks.
Or you keep it for yourself. You know.
I would never
Yeah.
do that because I'm not selfish.
No, I might have to spring on it. Nah, I
No,
cannot. I
don't,
told
'cause
myself,
then it's
nah,
not-
no,
I ain't doing no
Nah.
Texans bet this year, y'all. I'm saying it right now. I'm doing no
God, no.
Texans. Bet.
No.
I ain't messing up nothing. I ain't doing no Texans bet. Yeah, I ain't doing none of that. But I got MVP. I got Pat Mahomes, man. It's time for him to get back to where he belongs, and that's being the MVP of the NFL.
Stop it, bro. That would just be them rigging it for him, bro.
Nah,
Roger will
bro.
pay that. Taylor Swift made a checkout.
It's
didn't she,
already
when she got her
rigged. He got
Disney?
plus 600 odds. That's already rigged.
Yeah, it's already rigged,
He
bro.
gonna win it. It's already rigged.
Bro, now, like you said, man, it should be air raid this year. A lot of throws this year, so hopefully you can get Xavier going this year. I know, like towards the end of the year, he was going crazy, like he was going stupid at the end of the year. So I think it should be more the same. Definitely for the first 6 weeks while Rasheed is out. So yeah, I think he's gonna get going. I think Hollywood gonna get going. Gonna have both of them on the field at the same time. Plus Travis Kelce, and then once those 6 games up, you got his receiver one right there with Rasheed coming right in. So he's gonna throw to him. So I definitely see Pat having like a crazy great year this year. I think he's gonna be MVP.
Fuck what I fuck. I would love to see it, but I can't just with the way the league is right now. But next up, we got, in his very humble and unbiased opinion, Swan's MVP pick, man.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm being biased right here, bro.
Okay, that's okay.
I mean,
I'm glad you admitted it.
but at the same time though, like he's been in like the top 5 running for like the last 2-3 years. So it's like I'm gonna sprinkle some on this one. If he gets it. Okay. If he don't, cool. I feel like this gonna be like a year to prove it, like that what he can do outside of cause like I was telling y'all like not too long ago, he's the only QB in the league that went through so many coordinators each year and still perform what he should perform. I feel like that should in my opinion, should have you in the running because like you have to learn different offenses every single time and have to adjust your game single time. And he still produced when it matters most. So I'm putting him in the MVP role. He's like I said, he's my MVP at the end of the day. You ain't gotta like it. I don't care. The ring will flash for itself.
Yeah,
But
talk your shit, Swan.
yeah,
Yeah,
Hey,
that's your
shit, champ.
MVP.
Hey,
Yeah.
champ. Talk your
Yeah,
shit,
champ.
Yeah, champ.
so yeah, I'm sprinkling some on that.
And then last futures bet for the pod this year, Chris, bring us home.
That's not crazy, bro. That's not crazy. That's
Is that crazy? Is that crazy?
bro.
I'm not. If the Cowboys are as good as Cam says, I mean that's
Hey,
gonna
that's
happen.
what I'm
It
saying.
gotta be.
That's what I'm
That gotta be
saying.
the way.
That's what I'm saying. If somehow, some way, we manage to win this division, there's no way he don't. I don't think there's no way he doesn't get it. Like he has to keep his interceptions below double digits. I think last year he had like 12 or like 11 or something, and only like right under 30 touchdowns. So he's definitely going to throw like 35 plus touchdowns, like at the most 6, 7 or interceptions. But if we can win this division, 6, 7, 6, 7. But if we can win this division, and then he just had his kid too. So my past MVP down right there, he had his kid won MVP 3 times and a chip. So I have to imagine that it's kind of written in the stars, despite all the little drama going on with that girl up there in Green Bay. So yeah, give me Dak Prescott plus 3,600.
Okay, I'm not mad at it. I love the fantasy. SGA has a kid, MVP championship. We hope to say on the Ray Prescott, man.
Hey.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, man. But yeah, that is our 2025 NFL futures best. Y'all go lock that in. I'm gonna post them tomorrow on the Twitter. So y'all not follow us there. Go follow us at I Need a Sports Pod on there. We posting all plays all year, bringing y'all cash, bring y'all money. But we are at the top of the hour. We finna hit this little commercial break. And then when we back, it's time to run back with the segments, man. We got all revamped segments this year. First up, it's upset alert time, man. We got our guy Cam giving y'all his week 1 NFL upset pick with Sanders sudden surprise. But like I said, that's going to be on the flip side of this commercial break. Going to show y'all a TikTok from when we recorded our top 10 QBs episode. Got a little heated between Swan and Chris. If y'all haven't, go check that out. QR code will be on the screen. Y'all can go watch that after y'all get done watching this live pod, man. But we going to hit a commercial break real quick, and we'll see y'all on the flip side. Peace.
We're going to make them change their play style. Jalen Hurts has to consistently change his play style because his play style is not malleable. That's not a top.
He have different coordinators. What the?
You just missed everything I just said. If you are upset with
Jalen Hurts, I've seen him stand toe to toe with Patrick Mahomes and not flinch. Whereas a lot of these guys, it hasn't even been that it's perfect on paper. I've heard the media narratives going into the game. Oh, this quarterback is better than Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. They got the team to do it. And then they get on that field with Patrick Mahomes, and the pressure turns on, and they flinch.
In the first round, he literally lost half their games. Just him throwing interceptions for no reason. Like it was unneeded. Like forced interceptions. Like he didn't need to do that.
That's usually what happens to quarterbacks when the game is like actually put in their hands. Like they lose sometimes. Yeah. You prefer a quarterback that don't got the game.
I prefer a quarterback like when it's like matters the most. They don't keep team constantly making the turnovers, like making mistakes like that.
At the same time, I feel like even if they are all game managers, I feel like these other quarterbacks have more of the load to win on their shoulders than Jalen Hurts has to have, which is a luxury, and it's okay. Like every player wants that, to your point, but it needs to be recognized. And so just for that reason, like I don't have him as a top 5 quarterback. And I'm not going to give him that just because he won.
Yep. So, man, like I said before the commercial break, we got the all-new Sanders sudden surprise week 1 upset alert. My dog got some good pick for y'all locked in. So we finna get this kicked off and then bring everybody back on. We're going to have Cam reveal his week 1 upset alert. Y'all got to go lock this in. Plus odds. Take it to the bank. Another way, get your girl that steak dinner. This, as he said with his other bets, this be the great odd bet. So everybody tune in. Tell the boy Cam it's Sanders sudden surprise, man. Let's get it.
and a sudden surprise. Cam dropping picks that'll open your eyes. Underdog vibes, yeah, we rolling the dice. One bold call, gonna change your night. Crowd think it's crazy. Odds look slim. Don't have no fear. Just lock it in. Upset alert, now the tension's rising. Don't be surprised when the underdog's smiling. Run to the bank and count off the funds. Upset is sealed. The damage is done.
We back, man. We back, man. We back. What y'all talking about, man? We back, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. We back with an all new Saturday Sunday surprise walk-in breed. we back, man. What y'all talking about, man? Come on, man. Yeah, man. What y'all talking about, man? We are back with an all new Saturday Sunday surprise, and man, we doing it big this year. We doing it big.
We doing it big. Okay.
We doing it
I'm
big.
not good, man. Who we rolling with this week, man? Who we rolling with?
Come on, man. Go ahead and roll it, man. Come on, man. Go ahead and roll it. You know who we rocking with, man. You know who we rocking with. We rocking with them all year. How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys?
So I'm finna get up.
It's only right. Well, look, it's good logic. It's good logic.
Now, when I say put money on it, I'm wrong.
He's not crazy. He's not crazy.
Come on, man.
He's very
Come on.
He's not crazy.
Hear me out. It's Super Bowl hangover, man. You know, it happens, man. It's gonna happen, man. Look. It's a lot going on.
They're gonna hate me next week. That's all I'm saying.
It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on in Dallas. They got to try out that the Eagles DBs. You got Pickens over there. You got CD over there. You can't double CD no more. You can't double CD. CD about to go crazy. I'm sorry. CD going crazy. I think this is gonna be like a high scoring matchup. I got Dallas winning this, man. So yeah, that's my yeah, that's my we got to come out with the bang tomorrow, man. So yeah, that's my my Sanders.
Hey, good news for you, Swamp. We gonna be live again tomorrow for
That's
the
what I'm
live.
saying.
You don't get to talk your shit when y'all put belt to ass on the Cowboys, right? So it's all good.
Y'all gonna hate me tomorrow. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tell them just wait, Swan. Everybody gonna be texting your phone. We know.
Because when y'all win, I'm just gonna be like, y'all supposed to win.
Nah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. The same people, everybody taking the Super Bowl, talking crazy.
I was like, yeah, of course y'all won. Bro, y'all got OPT.
The Super Bowl day. Super Bowl. I swear to God. I had 50 people texting me crazy the whole day. And I'm like, okay. All right. By halftime. Oh, my bad, Cam. No. Keep the same energy, bro. Keep
The same energy.
I'm over here eating my pasta. Keep the same energy.
I mean, pasta too.
Oh man. Okay. So you said high scoring game. Is it like a walk-off touchdown drive from Dak, game-winning field goal? How does go?
I can see a Dak.
What'd you say, Chris? Speak up. I can't hear you, bro. What'd you say?
Nah, ain't gonna be no blowout. It's either gonna be a Dak. Like end of the game drive. He put him in field goal range. Brandon Aubrey hits the game-winning field goal. I can see that happening, or I can see them winning by like a touchdown or two.
Okay,
a two.
That's look.
Like, okay, my bad. A touchdown. A touchdown or like 10 points.
Yeah, but I only say that because I don't see a world where Dak has the ball and he has the last possession and he gets us into scoring position.
But it don't have to be far though, because Brandon
he could do it. It's regular season.
He does have a great point. He ain't wrong.
Okay.
I thought that water spit gonna be a lot more better than that.
You
I'm
crazy,
dead.
bro.
I don't even know if we got the full.
We did. Well, we didn't get
got
all of it, but we got him.
Yeah, I can see him in the background. Just like, let me hurry up and get to his camera screen.
That's definitely a clip for sure. That's definitely a clip.
Dead. But yeah, man. So if y'all feeling Cam's upset alert, you can take the Cowboys plus 345. Or if you like, I don't know about them winning, but you think they keep it close, plus 8.5 is a lot of points. I think it was plus 7 to start the week, and then obviously Michael Parsons trade happened, and it's moved all the way to plus 8.5. So a lot of money coming in on Philly. New season, new teams. Who knows? I don't know, man. Just tell the plays. Sanders week 1 upset alert. You're trying to feed y'all family. You know what I'm saying? Lock this bet in, man. Lock this bet in. Next up, we gonna kick it over to our actual week 1 preview bets for y'all and get everything going there. Wait. Cam, you got one more?
We got another one. We going 2. We going 2 for 2, man. We going 2 for 2, man.
Yo,
Cleveland. This is for
you.
Come on, man. Hey, man. Y'all know how the Mingles boys, they start off slow. They start off slow every time. Look, man, Joe Burrow is 1-3 on I think it's a road game. He 1-3 on the road going to Cleveland. It's a loss, man. I'm telling you. Look, money line or spread. Take the Browns. Take the Browns. That's what I'm gonna say, man.
That's a really good one.
Look, man, they start off slow every single year. Just follow the trend. Follow the trend. Trust me.
I'm gonna pick it back off you, Cam. And
Yeah,
if y'all
I'm
want
gonna tell you this one.
if y'all want to be smart, take under 6.5 Jamar Chase receptions. I'm telling you, plus 1.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. They gonna focus him. Watch.
Hey, no, Denzel Ward got him on
clamps. Come on.
Okay, I'll fuck with it. Shoot, I ain't even check, but if you wanted to parlay Browns and Cowboys ML, that's good
stupid.
That's some stupid money. That shit, Chris, should I do that or go buy that Powerball ticket?
You probably should do this and buy the Powerball ticket.
Oh my god! But no, I'm not mad at this one. This one I can really see for real because, like you said, week 1, and I know Cincy fans, if they see this or watching this, they're gonna be like, "Bruh, we haven't lost to Cleveland in like a year and a half, and like we played in the preseason. We're not gonna repeat." Okay, until y'all actually go out there and do it, I'm not believing it because it is a divisional opponent. Those games are always tougher. Denzel Ward is the one guy in the league who can give Jamar Chase a real hard time covering him. Myles Garrett, I still don't know about that Cincy line. I mean, we seen the preseason clip versus Washington. Joe was already running for his damn life and almost got killed. Myles Garrett is on the other side of the ball and it's week 1. He's fresh. He don't got no injuries right now. He not banged up. He ready to go. He might kill Joe Burrow. Okay. Now, as far as the Cleveland offense, honestly, I don't know what the hell they got going on. Maybe Joe Flacco can do what he do, but don't be surprised.
Don't be surprised if Flacco come out there lighting y'all ass up. It's week 1, so he got legs under him. He healthy right now.
And that defense is still a question mark.
Yep, the defense still. Don't be surprised, bro. Don't you. Don't be surprised.
This is really good, Cam. This is a great way to start off the season.
I'm so proud of you, Cam. You
ate.
First try, you ate, bro. This is way better than last year. Huh? Oh, man. But if y'all messing with the picks, go lock these in, man. You heard it here first. Sanders week 1 upset alert. Sanders sudden surprise. Cowboys ML tomorrow, Thursday night to kick off the season. Browns on Sunday afternoon versus Cincinnati, man. Go lock those bets in and let's get it, man. Let's get it. But enough of that. Now back to the actual picks, man. The actual picks. We going with our next set of picks and our actual week 1 bets headed into this week, man. So this where it really good because the futures bet, that's like putting money in the stock market. You gotta wait on that. Like those funds gonna hit because we got y'all there. We got y'all some winning picks there, but y'all gonna wait. You're gonna have to wait till January for those to hit. But these right here, this is how we cash out this weekend, and you take your girl to that steak dinner Monday night. You know what I'm saying? Well, not Monday night because Monday Night Football, I got y'all, Jimmy. But Tuesday night, you tell her you locked in for that steak dinner. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink, hint, hint. Yeah. But this how we getting it done this year, man. So I'll kick it off first. Pick number 1, George Pickens over 55.5, man. Like Cam said, you can't double CD anymore. But if you want to, George Pickens is a problem. Honestly, George Pickens probably get this prop in one deep ball from that. And I know they're gonna have at least 2 shots down the field for him tomorrow, and they're gonna test this Phillies secondary because they don't have a CB2 as of right now. Cam or Swan, who's y'all CB2 on the roster right now for week 1? Is it Ringo or who is it?
It's gonna be. I think they're gonna start either Jackson or I think they're gonna start Jackson. So yeah, it's gonna be barbecue chicken on him. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, George Pickens finna torch Jackson.
Yeah.
While CD dealing with Quinyon, and even if CD does eat, like I said, I think this is gonna be a high scoring game too. I think that gonna be throwing the ball all game, so they both could have they cake and eat it too. But George Pickens over 55.5, that's real low. 2 big receptions from George, which he's a great deep ball receiver. I feel like he can get to 56, and so that's what I'm rolling with. Pick number 1 for the 2025 NFL season. Y'all heard it here first. George Pickens over 55 yards. Go lock that shit in right now, man. Go lock it in right now. Don't even wait. And I'm passing to Cam because he got the other receiver.
I got the other receivers.
Swan gonna hate us. He gonna be on our ass.
Bro, all night. Watch. It's about to be Eagles built to ass tomorrow.
I'm telling y'all, bro.
Hey, Swan, if y'all put belt to ass tomorrow, next week you get to open up the pod with a 10-minute.
Oh, I am.
And then I'll be like, "You're supposed to win."
No. I am.
At least y'all haven't gotten into it yet. I like that.
We're not gonna get into it. I don't. We're not supposed to win. We're not supposed to win.
Nah, man. Look. I got CD over 72.5. Like I've been saying, you can't double him. So it's not double CDs. So like it's gonna be 2023 CD and Dak all over again with Pickens on the other side. Pickens should go crazy. CD should go crazy. They both should eat. It's going to be a high-scoring game. They're going to throw a lot because they're not going to be able to run the ball. They're not going to be able to run the ball that great, at least for like a couple of weeks, whatever, until, they get something to figure out. Maybe Jaden Blue could be the guy. But no, other than that, yeah. Look, hammer CD, hammer Pickens. I like both the rec yards. So.
Swan, your first pick for the NFL Week 1 slate.
So I got Njoku over 48.5 receiving yards, minus 125. Joe Flacco will be starting. Since the defense really, really bad, and I think they're one of the worst against tight ends. On top of that, Joe Flacco loved feeding his tight ends, going back to his Baltimore days. So I feel like because I think this one opened at 42, so go to 47, 48.5. I feel like Njoku can get at least 50 yards. So as long as he goes to 50, that's good. And with the receiving core outside of Jerry Jeudy, who wasn't really going to get the ball over there in Cleveland because I think they let go of Deontay Johnson and I don't know who else they got as far as receiving core. So the Njoku's always a security blanket as well with him being a vet, and I think they're trying to use him as trade value too. So they're going to feed him the ball a lot so they can go ahead and ship him off to another team. So that's what I'm locking that in.
Nah, I love that. This is Joe Flacco's favorite target. He gonna be looking for Njoku a lot, and I could easily see this cashing in the first half because again, who are they gonna throw the ball to besides Jerry Jeudy? Like I really don't know. So, and shoot, this goes with the Sanderson surprise. If Njoku eating, putting up stats and points, shoot, Cleveland in that much better shape to win. But Chris, your first pick for Week 1 slate. Man.
Nah, 3 Cowboys crazy.
Hey, it's insane.
Philly is about to beat the shit out of him. They about to wax him. Bro.
Yeah, it's really gonna be one or the other. It's gonna be that, or it's gonna be CD actually gets this in the first half.
Okay. And with that, we're going on to pick number 2. Yeah, man. My pick number 2, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. My boy, he just got that ring on his finger, man. He just became a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? 47.5, honestly, like all funny jokes aside, 47.5 is way too low, man. Travis Kelsey, obviously, didn't look his usual self last year, but I'm not saying he finna be prime Travis Kelsey this year, but we will be getting a better Travis Kelsey this year. He's in much better shape. He's gonna be rocking and rolling. Like I said, we got a healthy wide receiver core headed into week one. We should, what looked to be, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but left tackle Josh Simmons looks to be the excellent pick we made this year. Left tackle for the future. Mahomes should have time to throw the football. Travis Kelsey is going to get over 47.5 yards. He probably finished around 60 to 70 yards, maybe a touchdown on top of that. He's going to eat this weekend. This is probably the lowest his line will be all year long. So go hammer this one right now. Travis Kelsey over 47.5 for negative 108, man.
Sure, I like that actually. I might gonna have to.
No, bro. No, I'm playing.
I played. He ends up getting like 46. But nah, I got my pick number 2. I got CMC. I think he's gonna be really good this year. I think it's gonna be a bounce back year. Also, this definitely has something to do with my fantasy team. So yeah, I definitely have something. But nah, I think he does get over 74.5 rushing yards. He's gonna be dominant. I think you can take his anytime touchdown. So I think he's gonna find the end zone this week. I also like his rushing and receiving also. That should be good also. But yeah, I like CMC over 74.5 rushing yards.
I like it. Swan, your pick number 2.
So I got Jay Jettas over 5.5 receptions. The one thing about Jefferson, he always gonna find a way to get the ball, like no matter what, no matter who's on him. I feel like this matchup against they play Chicago, it's gonna be him versus Jalen Johnson, arguably one of the best DBs in the league. But at the end of the day, it's Jefferson. With them having Adam Thielen, now they got attention on his side. They're gonna find a way to get Jefferson the ball, and then apparently from what they said reports in camp, him and JJ been really clicking as far as in sync. So I can see JJ getting 6 receptions, 3 in the first half, maybe 4, finish off with 2 garbage time receptions, and call it a day.
I like this one too. Like we said last week, I mean, it don't matter who at QB almost. Jay Jett is gonna get his always. And week 1, the week 1 props are always the best because these are the lowest they're gonna be all year. While the best kind of sort things out. So right here, Jay Jettas easily go for 12 receptions this week. Because I mean, McCarthy first game. There's no better security blanket. Where do I throw? Oh, where's Justin?
Just throw it to Justin.
Just throw it to Justin, man. It's at least 50% that he coming down with it anyway, no matter who covered him. So I fuck with this bet.
That's great odds. That's great odds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked when I saw that. So yeah, I'm gonna lock that in.
So gotta lock that one in. And then pick number 2 for you, Chris. You double dipping on CD, man.
Bro. No, I don't think this is gonna be a touchdown off of a pass. Well, I guess technically it's a pass, but last year and even the year before that, they was doing this weird, not even weird. It's just a jet sweep. They was doing it with CD, and in my opinion, it don't work at all. But I like to imagine that having the 2 wide receivers in Pickens and CD, and then having Jake Ferguson as a threat, kind of in the middle of the field, that we do some pre-snap motion. And so maybe that'll set CD up to probably do some pre-snap motion and ends up being some type of jet sweep deal since we don't have a running game and he has ran the ball out the backfield before. Maybe we get some little jet sweep, him 20-yard run right into the end zone, something like that. I don't know if it'll be off of a pass though. I don't imagine we'll get if it's off a pass, it have to be some crazy deep pass where he was just open. We don't fare well. We haven't ever really fared well in the red zone, so. Yeah, that's why I think this is a plus 140. Honestly, a lot of the anytime touchdowns in this game were all positive, other than Jalen Hurts and Saquon. So they don't think nobody in Dallas gonna score a touchdown. That's what the books are saying. So yeah, if anybody gonna do it though, I think it'd be him, and it could be Pickens too. But I think first game, CD got to get him one.
That's fair. I rock with it. For my third pick, rounding out the slate, man, I'm going Carolina, Jacksonville over. These 2 defenses last year were the worst 2 defenses in terms of EPA. And I feel like both teams got better on the offensive side of the ball this year, whereas their defense, I'm still not sure if they're all the way there yet. I can see Bryce Young having a great game, building from that momentum he ended last year with. Trevor Lawrence, I'm praying to God you finally turn around this year. Brian Thomas Jr. is on my fantasy team. I honestly need it. And then
Me on
Travis
mine too.
Hunter listed as wide receiver 2 on the depth chart headed into week 1. So you got weapons there. Trevor Lawrence, go throw the ball around the field. I think this one going to be a high scoring match as well. I don't know who wins. I think Jacksonville is 3-point favorites as of today, but I think this one going to be high scoring, probably like a 31-34 type game that could be coin flip either way, maybe who has the ball the last possession. But I'm rolling with the over here, over 46.5 and negative 110 odds, swinging it to you, Cam.
Sir, yes, sir. I like that a lot. For my third pick, I got Emeka. And honestly, bro, take Emeka anything this week. Like after his receptions at 5, take that. His rec yards is at 57.5. Take that, bro. Emeka's gonna eat. He's gonna eat this week. It's really only him and Mike this week. No McMillan, no Godwin. So I mean, Baker's going to throw to him. He's going to throw to him. So Mecca is just so great. He's probably the best Ohio State receiver, like stat wise, like ever, probably because I think he broke so many records over there. So like I said, take his receiving yards, take his receptions. It's probably gonna be like one of the lowest it's gonna be this year because week 1. Take it, bro. He gonna eat this year.
Okay. I like it. A lot of Mecca hype coming into the year. That and Baker, like we said, he gonna throw that ball. So I'm excited to see it out there on the field finally. Swan, what was your final pick number 3 for week 1?
So I got same way with Tampa Bay, but I got Bucky Irvin over 15.5 rush attempts. Honestly, this is probably my favorite out of all 3, just because of he had a breakout year last year, starting as a running back 1 now over Rashad White. With a new coordinator, he likes to run the ball out too. So expect them to run the ball out with Bucky Irvin, and then Atlanta's not one of the best against the run on top of that. So you'll see him have a lot of attempts. Arguably probably he'll finish the game probably around 17, 18, even with the goal line offense. So I like Bucky Irvin around this one, minus 145. I feel like it's really good odds this, so I'm gonna stick with it.
Yes, sir. And then last but not least, Chris, bring us home. I think you on mute. Oh, listen, man. Still on mute.
There you go.
There you go.
That's weird because I unmuted my mic. Wait, never mind. I'm gonna test it when we done. But no, this is a safe bet. Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. Baltimore is running. They are running defense. They're playing Buffalo. I mean, if anybody gonna score a touchdown in Baltimore, I'd imagine it'd be Derrick Henry, not Rashad Bateman. So.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at that one at all. So that rounds up our week 1 best, man. Y'all go lock these in. We're gonna cash out. All these plays gonna hit. We getting the sweep. I'm calling it right now, man. I'm calling it right now. But y'all know that's not it. Y'all viewing the pod. We gotta give y'all the special. We gotta give y'all the special. So if y'all not tapped in to our Moneyline Go, y'all can go subscribe to our Moneyline Go page. That's where we drop all of our exclusive plays, but also we'd like to give them here for the viewers that are watching, man. So we got a couple extra plays, couple extra ways to cash out a little bit more money. We're gonna have 2 picks for the money line every week individually, so 5 in total from all of us. Y'all seen what we giving to the general public for real. But this is where you get the real shit, real shit. And so I'm going pick number 1, man. It's finna be bombs away. Patrick Mahomes, like I said, these week 1 totals, they the lowest totals they gonna be. Over 242.5 pass yard. I think this is even dropped to 240.5. So I'm really probably about to go double dip. So if y'all watching, go double dip with me and lock that in as well. But over 242.5 passing yards. Like I said, Travis Kelce with a season where, last offseason, it was, the Taylor Swift show. And I can't be mad at 2 Super Bowls back to back. You dating a billionaire on world tour. I wouldn't be worried about football either. But this year he got back in the lab and he ready to go. Xavier Worthy, year 2 in Andy's system. Hollywood Brown is healthy. Got Juju. We got Noah Gray. It's about to be bomb. We got Tyquan Thornton, who a lot of people not really talking about, but we might have a deep shot or 2 lined up for him. Mahomes gonna do his thing, man. He gonna end this game with like 270-ish passing yards, if not more. Probably a couple TDs, and then all these talking media heads that's been going for the last couple months. Oh, the Chargers this, Chargers that. We're gonna come back Monday evening and they'll be like, oh man, yeah, it's probably the Chiefs again in the AFC West. But we're not trying to hear all that. We remember what y'all said, but we'll talk soon. We'll talk soon. Patrick Mahomes over, lock that in, man. Cam, what's your first money line pick?
My first money line pick is the under 43.5 New Orleans versus Arizona. Look, I like Arizona's defense this year. I think Nola offense is going to be very average, or below average. Don't trust Spencer Rattler to go and score or whatever. So yeah, I like this. I like that.
That's fair. Swan, what about you?
So I like the Ravens money
Good.
line. Man, I was over laughing at Chris Ravens at that face, bro. What Cam said. Can't come off guard. But nah, I like Ravens money line. So they're trying to get the revenge off losing to the Bills last year, obviously, in the divisional round. So I got Ravens. I got the Ravens getting their revenge. Like I said, on paper, defense wise, adding Jair Alexander, getting Nate Wiggins, extending Kyle Hamilton, you bring back Derrick Henry again. It's on paper, they're looking really good. And as far as like with everything with Buffalo, I mean, they have like issues with receiving. I mean, they just brought back Gabe Davis, but they don't really saw much as far as their receiving core. So their receiving core is like very, very like height wise, like very small. Like their wide receiver one is literally like maybe 5'10", 5'11", and Shakur. So and Keon Coleman, we gotta see what he can do this year. So I got Ravens money line for this one. I was actually gonna take the spread as well. I might look into that as well. I gotta see what it is. I think it was like 1.5, I believe. But yeah, I like Ravens money line for this one, minus 110.
Rick London, anytime touchdown, wide receiver one.
From what quarterback, bro?
Talking about X. X, yeah. Mike X in London. They gonna connect. Shoot, I was just looking at the team total for this. It's 24 for Tampa Bay and 23.5 for Atlanta. So somebody got to score some touchdowns. And kind of the same concept with CD and Derek. Is like these are your top guys. They got to get in the end zone at some point. So first game of the season, it's probably. And look, if he does get this touchdown, this will never be plus money ever again.
Yeah. So I like it. I like it. London, like I said, yes, that's Michael's number one connection. They're gonna be looking for him in the red zone. He's 6'5", so I didn't even say it, bro. I didn't
just call him X, bro.
No. But
Mike XX.
Oh my god. Well, my pick number 2, I'm rolling with Swan on this one, man. I think Ravens finna put belt to ass to Buffalo week 1. And of course, these are probably the 2 most annoying fan bases on Twitter all season. Just lovely that we get them week 1 Sunday Night Football. Should be electric. Think Lamar about to go in there, do his thing. The Bills secondary a little banged up headed into the season. Like Swan said, their wide receiver core isn't up to par already, but they're also banged up. Shakir is a little banged up. I think he's going to try to play, but he's not looking right. Keon Coleman, we still don't know if he can be wide receiver 1. Josh Palmer, it's just a bunch of question marks at wide receiver, and that Ravens defense should be better this year considering what they've added and everything. But I just think Lamar and the offense going to be way too much anyways. And I'm not saying they're going to blow them out because it is in Buffalo. I expect it to still be a good game. But I can see Baltimore winning this one 31-24, 31-27, something along those lines. So I'm taking them straight up in a pick 'em as well at -110.
Oh, yes, sir. My pick number 2, I got Commanders -6. I took the spread. They're playing the Giants this week. Now I know it's kind of iffy because this is obviously they know each other, like these 2 teams that they play 2 times a year or whatever. I just don't trust Russ. I don't trust the Giants. The defense is cool or whatever. But y'all know, I'm a big Jaden Daniels fan. I think he gonna put up points. And so yeah, I got Commanders -6.
Sir, yes, sir.
So me, I got Tennessee and Denver under 42.5. Tennessee offense, excuse me. I don't think it's like really like what it should be. There's if you look at everything on the camp and everything like that, they don't really have like nothing really eye popping for them to like score a lot of points. And so I feel like it's gonna be like I guess you could say like a rude awakening for Cam Ward going to this game because you're gonna get like literally one of the best defense, if not the best defense in the league in Denver. So it's gonna be hard. You got to deal with all the DBs and everything like that. And so on Denver side as well, they're also their offense ain't really as spectacular as it should be. They added Evan Ingram, they extended Cortland Sutton, but it's not really eye popping compared to other offense in the league. So I think under 42.5 is good. I think it's probably gonna be like a 30 to maybe like I don't know 30 to like 10 type of game. Like I really don't have no faith in Tennessee in this one, to be honest with you.
Definitely a tough draw for Cam Ward's first game going up against that Denver defense with the lack of weapons. It's just really him, Calvin Ridley, and friends over there on that offense. Don't know what to really expect, but Chris with the final pick for the money line go Dolphins over the Daniel Jones led.
I really like this one.
This is crazy because until Indianapolis played Tennessee, this is the Dookie Bowl of the season. I feel like this probably two of some of the worst teams in the league. But I think at the end of the day, this game is probably going to be decided by experience and coaching. I think Mike McDaniel is a great coach. I think Dolphins got a lot of players right now that's marked as questionable, but I think when the time comes, they'll be playing. As long as you got Tyreek, who's gonna guard Tyreek, right?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has any faith in Daniel Jones actually leading anybody to a win. So yeah, it was just a nice little PK.
Yeah, man. Yep. It's honestly funny that it is a pick 'em because as a Miami fan, if y'all go into Indy and lose this game to Daniel Jones, oh my God, just throw the whole season away. The season's over already.
I can see why. Indy has they have a decent on paper their offense looks better than the shit show the Dolphins have going on right now. I'll put it that way.
But yeah, I just feel like it's too much talent on that offensive side of the ball for Miami to not win this game. So I like this one, man. But yes, these are our money line go picks. Like I said, man, go tap in. It's only a $1 subscription a month. $1 with the money we winning on these picks. The return of investment is it's like 500%. Like we giving y'all straight winners. So go tap in with us there. Y'all can go get the link and follow us on Twitter. We drop all the plays there every week. And then, of course, we got these. And then I'm sure, like you heard us talking, we've even given out a few extra plays just within conversation here. Well, I'm sure we're going to add some more once the weekend comes. So y'all tap in there, and then we cash out on Monday, man. That's how it goes. Y'all seen what we did last year. We're running it back this year, man. But those are the I needed week 1 locks. And y'all know what time it is, bro. Y'all know what time it is, bro? Y'all gotta know what time it is, dog. It's the best segment of the week, dog. All right,
Uh-oh.
It's time, man. It's time. The ladder is back. Ladder leadership had their first meeting this past weekend during Labor Day weekend, man. we had the extra off day, so we was like, you know what? No work. We might as well sit down. Get this ladder together headed into week 1, see where the team's rankings fall, and let's see how it looks, man. Y'all ready? I think ladder leadership got a good week 1 ladder, man. I think y'all go fuck with it. Man.
I don't think I would like it.
But yeah, man. We appreciate y'all if y'all have been listening all the way through to this moment, but we about to kick it into LJ's Ladder, the weekly segment where I give the NFL's rankings headed into that any given week or whatever week it is, man. And so this is where we stand headed into week 1. Let's get it.
We climbing to the top, no stopping. If Every week we check the ranks, NFL's on lock. From the bottom of the board to the team on top, step by step, yeah, we rising fast. If you ain't built for the climb, you ain't gonna last. Best in the league, yeah, we set that bar. Championship dreams, we know who you are. Top of the ladder, that's the quest. Only one spot for the number one best. Climb high, don't drop.
Special number 1. Alright! What are you talking about?
LJ's ladder. To the top.
LJ's ladder. Which team will climb to the top? So yes, man, yes, we are here for LJ's ladder, week 1. Like I said, ladder leadership has been hard at work all Labor Day weekend to get this here for you guys, man. I think y'all gonna like it. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. First up on rung 1, man, college football week 1 tiers. All these teams headed into the season. It was like, man, you know what? This season we don't care about. We gonna take for Arch Manning. And then you watch that Ohio State UT game, and you like, God damn it, we might not have a quarterback for the next couple years because Arch Manning not it. Cade Klubnik wasn't it. Who's the best quarterback in college football? It did not look good, man, for any of the QBs in week 1 for college football slate. But these teams are most likely going to be at the bottom of the draft headed into next year and going to be needing a quarterback. I don't know if they're finding it after watching week 1 of college football. So a lot of these fans are probably watching that with tears in their eyes because it did not look good, man. Tank for Arch. Look, what did they say? We're not arching our back. No, I'm playing.
Nah, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy.
I'm dead. Rung two. Just a crumb, bro. All these teams they just want a crumb of happiness, just a crumb of hope, man. All these teams have been through some generational trauma. It's been so long since each of these organizations has won. The Jets ain't made the playoffs in damn near 15 years. The Raiders, just straight ass. Titans, oh my God, it's been absolutely horrible. But it looks up because you got Cam Ward as a franchise QB now. But you still don't have much else to look forward to besides that. But maybe next year could be better. You figure out how to build around him, the pieces you need. And then for Carolina, it's like, man, can we just have a crumb? Bryce Young, you look good to end last year. Can we carry that into this year? Maybe be more competitive. Not maybe make the playoffs, but, a little 7-10, 8-9. Just be competitive. Maybe be there at the end of the season, potentially making that last wild card spot. But that's what these fans are looking for this year, man. They just want a crumb of success, a crumb of hope. That's what they need. Moving on to rung 3, man. Rent is due. Look, man. All these quarterbacks, rent is due, dog. Caleb, you got year 2. Obviously, you're the youngest quarterback out of this group, but you got Ben Johnson as your head coach now. Obviously, one of the best offensive minds in the league today. That's why he was the most coveted and sought-after coach for a head coaching job this offseason. Your Bears got him. It's time to lock in because last year was not pretty, but we going to chalk that up to the Bears being a terrible organization. They got you Ben Johnson now. Rent is due. Kyler Murray, Arizona. What is this, like year 7, year 8? Kyler, rent is due. You got paid a couple years ago. You ain't got no playoff wins in your career so far. NFC West is looking a little weaker. Kyler, rent is due. Got to get it done. Jacksonville, Miami, I mean, we talk about it all the time. Trevor, Tua, did they deserve their contracts? Did they not? I don't think they did, but they got them. So rent is due. You got to put something out there for real. Y'all got to go win games. Got to make it to the playoffs. Got to get a playoff win. Y'all got talent on the offensive side of the ball, and y'all still haven't looked good. $50 million a year for half-ass quarterback play. That's not what they were drafted to do. So rent is due for all 4 of these teams, especially when it comes to their quarterbacks. And that's how we feeling about rung 3. Moving on to rung 4, man. Rung 4, Irish twins. Y'all know what Irish twins are? It's when you have a sibling that was born 11 months after you. So not a full year older than them. So y'all technically twins for like a month at a time when y'all the same age. That's the Patriots and the Giants. The Patriots last year drafted Drake May. But you know what? They was like, we going to put Jacoby Brissett in. We're going to let Drake May learn. And then they put Drake May in towards the middle end of the year. And it's like, Maybe we should have put Drake May in from the beginning. Maybe we would be better than we are. Giants are about to do that same exact shit this year with Russell Wilson and what's his name? I'm blanking
Jackson
on
Dart.
Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart looked great in the preseason. And the Giants are about to go in here with Russell Wilson, and it's not going to look good. They're going to be losing games. And by week 7 or week 8, Jackson Dart is going to be starting quarterback because, coaching job is on the line, and that's what they're going to have to do. But the Giants really look like last year's Patriots the way they headed into this year. Both teams trying to, get back to winning ways. Used to be winners, have fallen off, for the last 5 years or so. But both of them trying to look back to get to it. Patriots with Drake May, Giants. Jackson Dart is going to be the guy eventually, but Russ Wilson, he not going to get you nowhere. We've seen how that works anymore. Don't let him cook, please. So next round, first round ceiling. All these teams, they're good. Not great, but they're good. And if you close your eyes, you probably don't see them getting past the first round. Minnesota with J.J. McCarthy his first year, it wouldn't be a bad year if they made it to the playoffs and were one and done. But, I mean, given how they played last year with Sam Darnold, it'd be a little bit of a disappointment. But it's like, okay, this is our quarterback for the future. We just want to be able to make it back to the playoffs. Seattle projected to finish last. If they were to make it to the playoffs, that's a great season already. Obviously, they have Minnesota's old quarterback, Sam Darnold. Dallas Cowboys. After this Michael Parsons trade, I'm sorry. As good as the offense I think will be, you're still going to be handicapped by that defense, and we already know how Dak is when he gets to the playoffs. First round ceiling at best, and then Pittsburgh, like I said earlier in the pod, I'm taking the over 8.5. But once they get to the playoffs, we know what this is. For the 9th year in a row, they probably gonna get whooped on wild card weekend. It just tradition at this point. And maybe Mike Tomlin needs to go. Maybe he could stay another year. But for all 4 of these teams, it is a first round ceiling. I can't see them getting any higher. Neither can ladder leadership. This next round, 6-7. At the end of the year, when you look at all 5 of these teams, and you're like, what would the record be? 10-7, probably 10-7, man. All these teams probably gonna be 10-7. Denver, LA, Cincy, Atlanta, all these teams, 10-7 fits them. Denver, they're obviously getting a lot of hype. They're supposed to take the AFC West crown this year. I don't think that's happening. Chargers, year 2 of Harbaugh, they'll probably be pretty good. Maybe 11-6, but more likely 10-7. Cincy, you still have the same defense. I'm not sold yet. I don't think y'all are just going to be able to run it back and be better, but maybe y'all get one extra win this year to take y'all to 10-7, not 9-8. Atlanta, Michael, Drake London, you know what I'm saying? Bijan, 10-7. And San Francisco with Brock Purdy, I don't get the hype. I don't think they're going to be that great. So these 5 teams, probably 10-7, and it just depends on tiebreakers on which ones end up making it to the playoffs and their respective conferences. But that's how we feeling as we move up the ladder, man. We getting towards the top a little bit here, man. Not confetti dreams yet. Confetti thoughts. Like, well, I think they can win. If the perfect stuff lines up for them, I think the Texans could win. If their defense is as great as advertised and as it should be, and they fix the offensive line and revamped with the new OC, I think the Texans got a real shot. Green Bay, even before the Michael trade, okay, Jordan Love, you were banged up last year. I'm going to give you a pass. I think you can look like what you looked like 2 years ago to end the season. Baker Mayfield, baller, best wide receiver. I think Bucks can make some noise, potentially a Super Bowl. Washington, Jaden Daniels, year 2, a sophomore slump. But at the same time, I think they could possibly win. He's a talented guy. With the ball in his hands, the last second drives, he's money. And the LA Rams, if Matthew Stafford, I think the Rams could win. I think they could win. So not confetti dreams yet where, it's really like we can see it, but a little thought here or there. Like any 5 of these teams, I wouldn't be surprised if they were in the conference championship weekend or in the Super Bowl after this year is said and done because they got the talent and they got the ceiling to go there, man. Next run. Hey, Swan, hey, Chris, what are excuses? Oh, yeah, that's right. They tools for the weekend in competition, man. Okay, look, y'all. Baltimore, Detroit, Buffalo, we have to hear as other NFL fan bases every single offseason for the last 3-4 years now. Oh, y'all just wait. This is the year. We finally going to get it done. We got this. We got that. We headed to the Super Bowl. Baltimore, this Lamar, it's finally his year. He's the best player in the league. If he wins, he might be the best player we've ever seen. Detroit, oh, we got a great team. Jared Goff is actually a really great quarterback. Don't sleep on him. Dan Campbell, great coach. We got all these weapons. Jameer, Amon Ra, Jameson, Montgomery, all that. The Bills. Josh Allen this. Josh Allen that. He's got the most total yards and total touchdowns in the last 4 years. I don't give a damn. If we revisit this season in this January and these teams are not in the Super Bowl once again, cut it with the excuses. There's no excuse no more. The Super Bowl window is only so big, and y'all are at the end of y'all's window, all three of these teams. So quit making excuses. Just get it done. It's put up or shut up time. I'm not trying to hear any more of the BS, man. Baltimore, Detroit, Buffalo, y'all got to win, and y'all got to win now, or it's going to get real critical in the offseason for those teams. Next rung. Still better than you. All those three teams, I have to hear all offseason. We're better than the Chiefs. But you're never making it as far as the Chiefs. So at the end of the day, are you better than the Chiefs? No. The Chiefs are still better than you. And as hard as that is to grasp for y'all, especially Baltimore and Buffalo, because the refs did this, and if Josh made this pass, and if Lamar didn't turn over the ball here, yeah. If ifs were fits, we'd all be goddamn drunk, okay? But as of right now, they ain't got it done. When it's time to be better than Pat, they ain't better than Pat. So the Chiefs are still better than you. And that takes us into the final rung for the LJ's ladder headed into week 1, man. Y'all already know what it is. Respect earned, respect given. Look, F what the naysayers saying. Jalen Hurts did what he had to do. He balled out in the Super Bowl. He earned his respect. They're the defending champs until someone takes it from them. Obviously, they got a tough matchup headed into tomorrow with Dallas. We'll see how that one plays out. Obviously, you see Cam Chris going with the Cowboys upset Swan, standing 10 toes behind his team. They earned their respect, man. They did everything we asked them to do. They corrected their deficiencies last year. They went to the Super Bowl, put belt to ass on my Chiefs. They the defending champs. They got to get that respect until someone else proves it otherwise. So they sit atop the rung, and that is LJ's ladder headed into week 1. Let me know how a ladder leadership did, man. I know you know what I'm saying? It ain't even, it's all good, bro. Y'all don't even got to say, I know it's all good. All those are all where they supposed to be, bro. So,
I like it. I'll fuck with all.
I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad. It's a good start.
Okay. If there's any changes, what would y'all change? Any team you would vote or move up?
I'll probably move down the Giants. I know, I like the Irish Twins concept. I just don't have no faith in the Giants organization as a whole. They haven't done anything since 2016. So now it's like Odell's like really, really prime year. So I'll probably move them down eventually, like rent Redo, because like rent Redo for them for the longest. Like you're not even homeless anymore. You're out the country at this point.
I'm dead. LJ's ladder leadership was giving them a little credit because they might have one of the best defensive lines in football. Maybe that can help them win a couple games here or there. And then if they do end up moving Jackson Dart into that starting position, the upside is kind of scary there because the league don't got tape on him. So that's where that one came in. But they could definitely get moved down if it's a complete shit show like last year after week 1. So we'll have to review that.
So wait, so you think Detroit is like already in they definitely not they like the least worst out of those three though. Like with the weak and incompetent excuses and stuff. I mean, Detroit just became relevant. Like,
well, I mean, but at the same time though, it's like for example, like injuries happen all the time, and I'm not putting this on Detroit at all. Like like you said, they've been relevant like last year or two. But also in the last year or two, when every time they lose, they always come with some excuse of why they lost though. They never just say, "Okay, I'm taking the chin and lose." Like
that's fair. That's fair. It's just like Baltimore and Buffalo, they've been having excuses for like.
Oh yeah, no, they have. Detroit definitely hasn't had as many excuses as Buffalo, but last year it was Detroit's defense, and I get it. Their defense was absolutely wrecked by all the injuries.
Oh my god, it was.
But they had home field advantage versus a rookie quarterback in Jaden Daniels, and the defense did not lose them that game. Jared Goff did with his 3 turnovers.
Yeah.
So, and all Detroit fans talk about is the excuse. Well, your defense didn't even give up half the points they gave up. Jared Goff had a pick 6, a fumble in their own territory, and an interception that got returned to their own territory. They're back for a defense that is injured. You can't put them in that position as a quarterback, especially for Jared Goff caliber, who's apparently a top 5 quarterback to some. But for Jalen Hurts, who's got a loaded team as well on offense, If he were to do that in the playoffs, we would be shitting on him, will we not? So
100%.
Exactly. So that's where we are with Detroit. No excuses. And this year they seem to be healthier again. They still got other pieces. Obviously, the coordinators, they lost both coordinators, but that talent is there. And if Jared Goff is as good as you say he is, and as good as Detroit fans say he is, no excuse. Because you were in the NFC Championship game 2 years ago. And then last year you only made it to the divisional after a great regular season. If you don't make it back to the conference championship, at least this year, it's like, damn, what do we do? Do we run it back again? Because it's like almost like we reached our ceiling, and now we can't even get back to that point. And the ceiling was NFC Championship game. So injuries are going to happen. It's football. You got to make do with what you got to make do with.
Yeah,
Facts.
So that's where there's no excuses. What about you, Cam? One change you would make?
I really don't got none. Maybe for some reason I'm starting to like the Bears a little bit more. I feel like I seen Caleb Williams do a little bit more with Ben Johnson during the preseason. Whenever he had a couple of good drives. So yeah, I'm kind of liking the Bears a little bit. So I probably bumped them up a little bit.
Okay, that's fair.
You
Yeah, man.
could say he finna pay his rent. All them other guys, they probably gonna get evicted.
Yeah, because I'm about to say with the Bears, they don't like. If you look like the concept with the Irish Twins, that they don't have like when Caleb first came in, he started automatically. Like he didn't go through the same situation that Jackson Dart and Drake May went through. Like he automatically started.
Yeah.
So if anything, yeah. So I think Rams do probably good for them because like they haven't done anything as well since the Khalil Mack era. Excuse me, with that and. Like Bryce was saying, they had elite defense that year, but their offense was like really, really bad. If you look on paper, like Allen Robinson was like the best receiver, and he barely scraped 1,000 yards, I think. So like their defense really got them that far.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, man, this is LJ's ladder headed into week 1. Like we said, we back at it again for this year. We'll be back with the rung week 2. We'll see how everything changes after week 1. Got some good games on tap for the schedule this week. Got some really great matchups. Like I said, Philly, Dallas tomorrow, Chiefs, Chargers Friday, Sunday night, Buffalo, Buffalo, Baltimore. I think we got Packers, Detroit in the afternoon primetime slot. Monday night is Chicago versus Minnesota. It's loaded. It's loaded week 1 slate, man. The NFL did their thing with the schedule this year, and we excited to see it all play out and how that reshapes the ladder after week 1, man. But we appreciate y'all letting ladder leadership give y'all the ladder. Man, like I said, they did a good job, man. They did what they had to do. But we're getting towards the end of our week 1 preview show. We got 2 more segments left, man. We about to swing it back to Swan. Because y'all already know what time it is, man. It's not a fun weekend of football unless you hate watching somebody. You gotta hate watch somebody. It just makes it that much more fun, man. It makes it that much more fun. So we about to kick it off with Swan's intro. It's a banger. It's a long intro. Y'all gonna be here for a couple minutes while the song play, man. But we'll be back. We giving ourselves a little break. This almost like a pseudo commercial break, man. But yes, we got Swan's Hate Watch, the Swan Dive, week 1. Let's get it, man. We'll see y'all on the flip side afterward, where Swan will give y'all his week 1 Hate Watch.
No, forget that.
Swan finna cook something up. It's a swan dive straight into the head. Swan got receipts, screenshots, and stats. Miss one throw, yeah, he gon' double back. Over those pick sixes, he on your case. Already pre-saved the means just in case. He hate watching hard, got the popcorn too. Zooming in on your fumble like it's pay-per-view. One bad drive, you a weekly disgrace. Don't be the one to screw his parlay. It's a Swan dive, no lifeguard here. If you want his radar, better play clear. He don't do forgiveness, only flamethrough. One bad game, and the haters on full. Don't be that guy this week, or he's hating, man. One mess up, you get the lifetime ban.
Man, welcome to the Swan Dive, bro.
So we hate Jared Goff this week, man.
Jared Thomas Goff from Novato, California. The 6'4", 217-pound QB.
Oh, this nigga.
That's 30 years old. Going on 31 to be exact. Yes, I'm hating on you this week. Let me tell you why. No shade to you, Christian, but I'm gonna be real. Y'all make too many excuses, bro. Y'all do. Over the last few years, y'all do. And so now, in my opinion, this is the week where you can show what you can do. You lost your coordinator, Ben Johnson. You lost your defensive coordinator as well. What can you do? You just lost to a rookie last year in the NFC divisional round. No excuses at all. No excuses. You were like, what is his year now for Jared Goff? Year
This
10?
might be, yeah, I think this
Same year it came back, yeah. This is year 10. Last year, year 9, you lost to a rookie. And I'm not talking about loss, I'm talking about BTA. I'm talking about BTA. And their defense is horrible on paper. And you threw 3 picks, fumbles, everything. No excuses here. You got fully healthy defense now. You got arguably one of the top 3 running backs in the league. You got they the best running back duo in the league, in my opinion. You got a top 5 receiver, and you have one of the best head coaches in the league. There's no excuses at all. Jared Goff is literally one of the, if not one of the best game managers in the league. Don't get wrong. But whenever he does wrong, oh, it's okay. His defense is banged up. Oh, it's okay. He didn't mean to throw a pick six. The receiver, the ball went through his hands. When he threw it, he literally just did a check down, pick six, check down. One-handed on top of that. And to add to that, you're ranked like number 15 in top 100 over Jalen Hurts. I don't agree with it, but hey, everybody think Jared Goff is better than Jalen Hurts. Prove it. Jalen Hurts has something that Jared Goff doesn't have. And you can't say Super Bowl excuses because they both been to Super Bowl not once. But Jared Goff, he had another chance to go. And remember, Bryce, remember what you said. Anytime a QB goes to the Super Bowl, they first go around, they never go back. Joe Burrow never went back. Jared Goff never went back. Yeah. Jalen Hurts went twice. But somehow he's number 19 and Jared Goff's number 15. But he get every excuse in the book. Oh, it's okay. Aiden Hutchinson hurt. Like Aiden Hutchinson play on offense. Oh, it's okay. Dave Montgomery was out a little bit. Like he don't got Jahmyr Gibbs too. Oh, it's okay. He don't have Sam Laporta. Like he don't feed Sam Laporta the goddamn ball. Okay. Sam Laporta is going. He's a white Kyle Pitts right now. If you had asked me, because he had a dominant rookie year, broke all records and everything, and then he just non-existent anymore. Why? Because his QB is Jared Goff. That's his QB. He refuses to feed him the ball. But somehow, some way, everybody got an excuse for him. Oh, he has a great team around him, but you can't do much. Your O-line is ranked higher than the Eagles' O-line. Penei Sewell is ranked higher than Lane Johnson. And Lane Johnson have 2 of these. Penei don't have none. St. Brown is literally ranked, and Devontae Smith was not. And I can't even argue with that. St. Brown had a phenomenal year. But he don't have this. All I'm going to say is it's a make or break it. I'm not even saying NFC Championship. He has to go all the way, or
and not even you got to go all.
He has
the
to
way.
go all the way. He has to go all the way because you can't make that excuse when you're losing to a rookie in Jaden Daniels, a rookie. And you can't say defense because the Commanders' defense was really bad. If you look at all the Commanders' games, they won most of the games by 1 point. Yeah. One score games. So you can't say defense because their defense was, if not worse. That's worse. They had a defense led by Bobby Wagner who can't even move. I'm not hearing nothing. They have to go all the way, or he can't even crack the top 5 in my opinion.
Yeah, and it only gets worse the passing year they don't win because I mean the Rams got.
Why is he ranked number 15? And he had a 3 turnover game? I don't know, but he's ranked higher than the reigning Super Bowl MVP.
That everybody didn't he throw 5 interceptions versus y'all 2, and they still won that game.
Bro, yes, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. Saved by the bell. Literally, this is a prime example of saved by the bell. Had multiple interception games, but nobody said anything. Oh, it's okay. You had the best offensive coordinator in the game, and you still couldn't win it all. I'm not hearing nothing. Is it Super Bowl or nothing? He can't even crack the. He mess around and making top 10. If you ask me,
if he hate watching for the whole season,
he has to go off.
He coming out with a bang on we.
Because bro, like hear me out. You couldn't win all the way in a conference that a lot of teams were banged up, and you had the best offensive coordinator in the league. So if you couldn't do it with all the weapons, and he kept saying, "Well, I can do it by myself." Prove it. You have the perfect opportunity. You have a new offensive coordinator, a new defensive coordinator, which does not pertain to you at all, in my opinion. But hey, if you want to list it, okay. And you still have one of the best coaches in the league. You still have one of the best running backs. You still have one of the best receivers. You have a good tight end that you refuse to feed for some reason, like you're allergic to throwing to them. Prove it. And you have the best O-line in the league. Prove it. If you can't prove it, don't be in the top 10. Because I don't know how you even rank number 15. I'm going to get a lot of hate for it. I don't care. Stats are stats. Everybody can say, season this, season that. Okay. Be a season QB if you want to. But when it matters the most, poof, Timmy Turner, gone. Mm-hmm. So he's my hate for watch for you. It always be Trevor Lawrence. But Trevor Lawrence proven right every single time. Let me aim for a QB who always get the scapegoat. Him.
I like it.
Who they play week 1?
Green Bay.
They play Green Bay. And you're going against Jordan Love, another younger QB, who, on top of that, didn't even get to start his first couple years. So, again, it's no excuse on why you losing to QBs that are younger than you and have less experience than you. This is year 10. This is year 10, and you still haven't yet to go back to Super Bowl since 2017. Mind you, in his first Super Bowl, he only put up 3 points. When Jalen Hurts put up multiple 40 points. Has broke the record of the QBR of 107.5.
He got the exact number.
Yeah.
5 TDs.
This not off the script. This off the dome.
Multiple rehearsing this for weeks.
No, this ain't rehearsing. This is study. This is Bible.
But yeah, Jared Goff always get the excuse every single time. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Oh, Aiden Hutchinson now. Or we lost some more defensive players. We lost this and that. Win when it matters. Because when Philly beat Buffalo in overtime and we won that 1-5 skid, who got clowned? Philly did. Jalen Hurts did. Meanwhile, they was the favorites to go all the way. And did they go all the way? No, because who they lost to? San Fran. Excuse after excuse after excuse. They had to go all the way this year, or it's nothing, in my opinion. They have all the talent in the world. They have the coaches in the world. They have everything any other team will want. Hell, Jay Daniels will want that. No excuse. Super Bowl or nothing. Because I was trying to give them leeway on NFC Championship, but how they lost to a Commanders team that have not saw that far since I think the 2000s, maybe even the 90s. Mind you, the Commanders haven't won a championship since the 1970s. They have not, and they went further than Detroit did in ever. Detroit have 0 franchise championships, 0. and they had more playoff experience than Commanders did in recent history. Last time Commanders went further in the playoffs was when they had Kirk Cousins. And that was a first round exit. No excuses. Super Bowl, nothing. I'm not even getting an NFC championship. It's Super Bowl, nothing. And if he's not there, he's not top 10. I don't care. Nobody say. You can argue me all you want. You can put up all the regular season stats. I don't care for it. I can name a lot of NBA players who have regular season stats and do nothing in the playoffs. Super Bowl, nothing.
He definitely entering that tier of regular season performer, playoff dropper.
Nah, I ain't say he entered. He is there. That's why I said. And this is year 10 of him doing
it. This is pure hate. This is the swan. Right. This is the swan dive, man. This is from the soul. He hates.
This is year 10. I don't hear Christian. Nobody else takes me any excuses no more. Win or shut up. That's all I'm gonna say. Because y'all kept saying stuff about me. I've been holding this in for longest. Y'all been saying stuff about me when my QB proved it twice that he can go far with different coordinators on different fields with a different roster every single time. Put up or shut up. That's all I'm gonna say.
These are facts. These are facts. No, I love it. I love it, man. Jared Goff, we hate watching week 1, man. Green Bay, go handle business. Go make Jared Goff's day hell, man. That's what it is. No, I fuck with it, Swat. I fuck with it. Thank you for just bringing that hate. I'm already ready to just watch the game. Every time we get sacked, I'm gonna be like, Swan, there it go. There it go. You throw intercept. There it goes, Swan. There it go, man. There it go, man. But yes, we are now headed into our final segment before we sign off for the night, man. And this one's gonna be a fun one. This is a brand new segment this year, man. It's a squad ride.
Hey, don't spoil it.
I'm not. Yes, man. But we're about to do what is called a squad ride, man. If y'all can download the app Boom Fantasy, code I Need It Sports Pod, INISPOD. You know what I'm saying, man. And we're gonna do this mini game, which y'all see called a squad ride. And we're going to get it going, man. We're going to get it going. One last final thing before we sign off, man. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to ride? Come on, squad. Let's ride. I need it.
Henry, like 4 games straight now, he ran over 200 yards. So
yeah.
Take his prop.
I've been betting this prop. I'm 2-0 on this prop now. So
no, I'm letting you know right now. He might get 300 rushing.
Yo, it's game day, you know what time it is. Locking in the props, we ain't here to miss. On Bull Fantasy, yeah, we tapping in. Squad ride time, let the picks begin. From our homes to Luca, we riding with pride. Stacking up the slips, it's a parlay ride. I need it, that W straight to the dome. We all in together, now bring it home. It's the squad ride. You know the vibe. One team, one dream. Let's catch these lines.
You muted.
You muted.
Bro, I was muted the whole time, and I'm saying
I was muted the whole time.
I'm muted. Tell me
I'm muted. I'm so dead, man. Here we go. Let's go. So let's get it, man. So this is the squad ride, man. Basically, it's a parlay of 3-player props where you can win up to 20 times your entry. So for the football season, you can do it with each category: passing yards, receiving yards, rushing yards. Whichever one you choose, that's a category that you have to stick with all 3 players. So for week 1, Thursday night football, we rolling with receiving yards. And we're going to go 3 players from the Cowboys, Philadelphia slate tomorrow night. And we're going to hope that they hit enough yards as a collective group. It's not like, oh, CD got to get over 65. No, as a collective group, all 3 of these players can hit benchmark yards in total. And if they reach over the highest benchmark, we reach 20 times our money, man. So that's how we rolling. And for this one, we got George Pickens, A.J. Brown, and Ferguson. So if they get over 208 yards combined, you get double your money. If they get 307 yards combined, you get 5 times your money. And if they get over 342 yards, 20 times your money, man. So we rooting for George Pickens, AJ Brown, and Jake Ferguson to all ball out this weekend, man. And obviously the ranges depend on the players you choose. So like if we would have put CD in here, the range would have been a little bit higher because it's CD. That's wide receiver 1. But like I said, George Pickens, wide receiver 2, might have the easier matchup, might really eat on that Phillies second CB. AJ Brown, he's looking to prove it this year after last year because, they weren't throwing the ball as much. Maybe Philly tries to go out showing something. And then Jake Ferguson, he's got Dak Prescott, his guy back, man. That's the week 1 squad ride. You know the vibes. One team, one dream. Let's get it, man. They can get this, bro. They can get 340 yards. George Pickens for 200, AJ Brown for 200. Nah, I'm playing, man. I'm playing.
Crazy.
I like this. I'm looking at it right now.
Ah, man. But yeah, man. Go lock that in on Boom Fantasy. I'll tweet it out tomorrow on the page. But we appreciate y'all. If y'all listen all the way through, just like that, episode 1 is in the books. We back in action, man. I Need a Sports Pod for the NFL season, week 1, starting tomorrow. We back live every Wednesday night at 7 or 7:30. Follow us on the socials, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Stay up to date with us. We'll post everything there tomorrow. We'll post recaps. We'll post, segment clips throughout the week on the YouTube, man. Cam, Swan, Chris, I appreciate y'all hopping on. We will be back tomorrow for the first half of the Thursday night football game. It's going to get real ugly. You know what I'm saying? Swan versus everybody. Philly versus the Cowboys, man. It is what it is. We appreciate y'all listening. If y'all listen all the way through, it's your favorite kids from the neighborhood signing off from the first episode of the year, season 4. We back, baby. Let's get it. And we out. Peace. I need it.